Can you believe it? That the game finally released after being announced, like, what, 8 years ago? Something like that? I'm pretty much ready to hop in, but the game isn't. I didn't think it would take this long to update. I should have started this a little bit earlier before starting this stream. Whoops. Anyway, I hope things are going well today. Mortis, Mythic, Nurex, and Redora Master. Might as well stop in and watch while searching for a Stingray in Final Fantasy V. Searching for a Stingray in that game? I'm doing pretty alrighty here. Busy day with work today, as it typically goes, but I figured I was picking up Metroid Prime 4 on the way home, so it'd be a pretty nice evening tonight. Um, but more to saying, I'm hoping this game is good because from what little I've seen and heard from this game isn't good. The two things that I've heard about that are getting like really criticized with this game is apparently there's one like Federation guy that's apparently like super nerdy, annoying people are finding. And the other big thing is I've heard about the desert being a big open area with no music unless you shell out for like the I think it's $30 USD, so it'd probably be like 40 or $45 Canadian USD like a Samus bike amiibo. And then you can get music during the desert area. Otherwise, it's apparently just like a big open area with no music, which is certainly something. So yeah, paid DLC music for, a figure there. And whatever. If there's going to be amiibo bonuses in a game like they have done for a lot of their games, whatever. I don't really care. But if you're paywalling music in an area that's going to be completely silent otherwise, like I need to do some research into it myself. It's just what I happen to have seen along the way being posted here. So, I'll obviously get into the game myself and see what these things are like firsthand, but those are the two big things that I've heard about there, which if the I don't really care about the first. The second, if that's true about that desert area, that could be pretty sucky there. And hello, false souls. But yeah, talking about Final Fantasy stuff that I don't quite understand myself. But maybe I will one day as I play more Final Fantasy 7 games. Final Fantasy 7 games. I have that on the mind because that's my current in progress Final Fantasy series is Final Fantasy 7. I just say Final Fantasy in general. Also, games way back when. Remember the days when games used to come with like the nice full color instruction manuals and stuff, and that detailed the whole game basically like a mini guide in color? That hasn't been the case for a long time. But I opened up this case and I saw a thing. You want to know what this single player game has? Here, let me turn off the tracking on my camera so when I hold this up to the camera, it doesn't break it. This single player game has a nice full advertisement for Nintendo Switch Online. Play online, discover the classics, and more because we refuse to sell them any other way. And of course, like a whole bunch of languages and stuff. And it's like, hey, these classic games, this is like the only way to legally play them anymore. Wow, you better do that or else you're not playing these old games anymore. So, you know how it be. You love to see it, don't you? Good old Nintendo Switch Online and expansion pass and stuff there. Speaking of doing things legally, if that's true about the desert and music, many years ago, I actually made custom amiibo myself with NFT tags. And that was kind of fun. I made custom amiibo cards that I would like draw on and stuff. Don't tell the Nintendo ninjas. I'm debating about doing that again one of these days because you know, if you can't get music in the desert otherwise, I mean, NFC tags are what are in Amiibo, essentially. That's what turns an Amiibo into an Amiibo having data on an NFC tag. So you can, like, buy NFC tags just standalone and dump it from your Amiibo that you purchased. And then you get another instance of that Amiibo that you're going to use for your own personal use and nothing else. So we'll see about that whole desert thing. But yeah, non-official Nintendo ones, I mean. I don't know, NFC tags are just a general thing that a lot of
Oh no!
that a lot of places use. Like NFC tags aren't exactly exclusive to Nintendo. It's not like a company making a third-party Switch 2 controller. It's not like a thing that, is based around this specific platform. Like NFC tags are just NFC in general is a pretty general thing. So, I guess it depends on what context you mean there. Like NFC tags used for their data or what now? Yeah, so on the Switch 2 version, this game has graphics mode. Select the preferred graphics mode to use. System will apply your preference if supported by your display. 4K resolution, 60 FPS, or performance, which is 1080p, 120 FPS. Yeah, I mean, I can only have so much bit rate anyway, but I know that my stream also maxes out at 60 FPS. So if I do 120 FPS, I don't think there's much point. I don't know if you'll ever be able to see like the full 4K. Maybe if I stand really still. Of course, the moment I'm moving and that tanks the bit rate as I'm looking around, you might not be able to notice. But if I'm standing still and really taking in an area, then maybe you'd see that. So usually I go performance mode in games because I like to get 60 FPS, but performance mode in this is 120 and quality is a 60 FPS. It feels wrong to select quality, but I think that's what makes more sense because you can't see more than 60 FPS anyway. I go to performance mode, it'll just be for me there. Graphics mode preference has been set to quality mode. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever there, I suppose. Is this just like opening cutscene or something? Looks like it would be the intro to some sort of movie where this is introducing one of the studios that worked on it. Is what this makes me feel like. Nintendo presents. And to think this game actually finally released. It's really sinking in now. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Also, if anyone's seeing this and hasn't seen the other Metroid games / like my playthroughs of the other Metroid games here, I'm going to assume that you're familiar with the story of Metroid already, so full spoilers for like the whole rest of the Metroid series, because I've played it outside of other MLGs sometime after this. Nintendo Switch 2 edition, yeah. I wonder if it was a Switch 1 edition, if it would just come in big text Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It would be even bigger because there's more space with the Switch 2 gone. Or maybe they don't blow it up at all, it's just the same thing and there's just a gap there. I don't know. But yeah, I'm fair for those that don't care about spoilers. Just the brightness of the image on the left is barely visible. Oh. This is an instance where the image on the left actually is barely visible. I feel like most games the default setting is like, I can see it a decent smidge. This one, it's like, if you didn't tell me something was there, I wouldn't have been able to tell. More settings, brightness, subtitles, tutorials. Yeah, sure, I guess. I'll do default controls for now. I want to try the mouse controls later that I hear that this game has. Ah, okay, this is a pointer fusion. Set control type. Controls can be fully customized from the in-game settings screen. Dual stick fusion. Use L and R for movement and camera controls. Use motion controls for fine-tuning aiming. Switch to mouse mode aiming by placing down the Joy-Con too. Okay, so you've got like movement aiming like that, like Splatoon has, so I might not even need like mouse control aiming. I do want to try it at some point, just for the sake of trying it out. Pointer fusion. Use L for movement, use motion or mouse for aiming and camera controls. Okay, so you can turn off the whole tilting to aim kind of thing. Interesting. Yeah, I'll try that at some point, but I'll chill out for now. More settings still just brings me there. Here. Difficulty. What? Oh, come on! Man, it doesn't let me go anymore, right? Damn you, game. I hate it when games require you to beat the game once first before you unlock the harder difficulty. What if I just want to play it on the first playthrough? Like, trust that I've played the other Metroid Prime games. I can do it. I can. But you don't have any faith in me, game. Sucks to suck. It is Cosmic Year 20X9. Determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation, Silex and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation facilities. I assume in this game we're gonna finally find out what the hell Silex's deal is. It is believed the space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. That's stupid, I hated that in Black 2 and White 2, and I hate it here, agreed. Now, on planet Tanamar, in the Desolan system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress call and dispatched Samus, who is on a reconnaissance mission nearby. interesting change of the aspect ratio. I'm liking the graphics so far, I will say here. Isn't this where that one turret gets, blown up in the trailer? Oh, it's all purple and stuff now that I don't remember being the case in the trailer there. Hello, Lancer. Hope it's going well today. Harmonious, sir. We just received a message from the 8th Coalition. They said we have declared war upon you, idiot. And they also say, you know what they say about, what? Okay, that's my, that's missiles there. They said, you know what they say about guys with long hair, right? Then they winked at you. What are we going to do about this, sir? If that's a reference to something, I don't know what it is. But we are going to lay fire upon them immediately here. That's what we are going to do. Can I still... Yeah, I can still hit A to shoot as well, it seems like. I also have to say with the cutscene there so far, man, the Federation guys are no longer chibi, because I know that wouldn't work in this game. And man, did the Federation mechs ever get a glow up since the last game, huh?
We're holding our position, but the artifact is at risk.
Because man, last time I saw those mechs, they were just as chibi as the guys. And you would mistake them for just the same standing guys if you don't have any sense of scale. The mechs and the guys all kind of blended together in Federation Force. Okay, I can do that. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Okay. Yeah, go to that room. Yeah, familiar looking sight here in terms of map layout, map design kind of stuff. Layout isn't the right term, you know what I mean. Alright, so, oh, I just hit X alone to switch to scan visor. Interesting. Scanning, security ID registration complete, bounty hunter Samus Aran. Full access to Federation base facilities granted. Heck yeah.
Go get him, Samus.
Okay. Federation gate composed of 3 shock-resistant reinforced alloy panels and a central sensor. On lock if the sensor detects beam exposure or explosive impact. Yeah, that's how you open doors in Metroid games after all. Hey, open up. Open up. Currently eating barbecue chicken potato wedges and got a lime Jarito for my drink. What the heck is a Jarito? That I've never heard of before. I assume can I not strafe? Oh. Wait. Do I have to double hit it fast? Because regular jump left and right is not strafing right now. If I double tap it, I strafe. So I guess I just need to double tap it now. That's all I gotta do. Can I... Nope. I still need to be locked onto something, I think. Seems like... Well, I mean, guess I go this way. Open up the boxes. All the things. Y is morph ball mode. Okay. And then morph ball bomb. Okay. Yeah, can do that same old trick. I don't know. It's some drink I found at the grocery store that I felt like trying. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Well, that's good. I don't remember them having any super mechs when I played Federation Force. Guess they've upgraded since then. That would have been kind of fun to pilot in that game. If the 3DS could handle such a thing. The view. Hey. The view. Hey. Be gone with you. They are. Hey. Get out of here. Be gone with you. Are you? You. View. Yeah, the different strafing is gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but I guess it's so that you can still actually jump left and right. That's probably the reason for that. Yeah, I know. I know how it works already. I could have gone right into hard mode, but nope. Didn't want to be cool like that. I don't really need that health there, but hey. Yeah, I got the space jump right now. I assume I'm gonna lose that pretty soon, though. Most likely. Should I scan some pirates here? Or something or other? Well. I'm so used to playing these with like a GameCube controller that this feels weird to me. I know that I played with like an Xbox controller when I was playing Prime 3, but still. I'm playing Metroid. Metroid Prime. It feels like I should be using a GameCube controller. Alright, yeah. E-Tank. A little freebie at the beginning of the game there. Hey. Yep, that's me. Hey, look, it's the symbol of the game there. Losing shit in a Metroid game is tradition, so I expect that to happen at some point. Yep, we're probably gonna get to the end here. Silas? Silex is gonna rock my shit, and then I'm gonna lose all my stuff. There's the wrong button there. What's about this guy? Divorced 2 years ago. Galactic Federation troopers, standard Galactic Federation military personnel, equipped with a powered armor suit and an NS-4664 assault rifle with grenade launcher. I didn't have those when I played Federation Force. Already did. Powered armor suit has been penetrated in numerous places, no life signs detected. Would I get some context about the device if I do this? Force 2918 terminal operates Force 2918 quantum computer, confirms and manages its state. I'm busy reading. Universal Object Analyzer identifies and classifies unknown materials, uses both radiation measurement and microfocus X-ray scans. Can I scan this? It's the Beyond of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Latest artifact research notes. Behavioral analysis. 3D simulations confirm the ring's orbital rotation pattern. Possible iterations are still being calculated. Radiation analysis. Levels have exceeded 2.69 TKV. Negative energy and exotic matter emissions detected. Awaiting authorization to continue study. I can scan the box. I'm not going to 100% this game, so I don't know what the point of me doing this is. I assume that's like the other Metroid Prime games where there's probably missable scans. Large Federation container, larger size of the standard container, usually used for storing and transporting supplies. Frame is smaller than standard. I'll scan and use a bit of stuff right now, though. Beyond was actually just Beyond the Beyond for the PS1. Is that the name of a PS1 game? Saying critical damage. This looks important, though. The UTO Research Center confirmation monitor shows live cameras and sensor feeds from several tactically critical areas throughout the facility, used for assessing combat situations. Analysis room terminal manages various data gathering systems and tools. It is linked to the main computer in the central command. Okay. This is fire! Gate destroyed by the... Yeah. Internal stuff damaged. There's stuff here. Really old PS1 JRPG, kind of like a predecessor to Golden Sun. Oh. Force 2918 quantum computer based on the Talvanian technology as part of the Federation analyzer device. Okay. Federation lock-on gate. Use the lock-on ability on the central sensor to reveal 4 free aim sensor targets. Shooting the free aim sensors will then unlock the gate. Fine. Oh. Unlike the other... Oh. Yeah, the whole motion thing. I was about to say, it starts pulling me back initially by default instead of... Or it doesn't do that. Like I'm used to with the other Metroid games. The other Metroid Prime games. Where it's like I literally have to hold out on my stick to like stay out there. I'd let my stick rest back to neutral, and it moves back here. But that's not the case this time. But because of the motion stuff, I can actually aim a decent smidge faster. I am a little tempted to try with the mouse controls. Maybe I'll try that a little later. Or maybe I try that here with another one of these locked doors. Like, hello, Guzma, how's it going? Welcome on into Metroid Prime 4. The game that followed the thing that we played at Janlan. Federation Force, technically, if we're talking timeline-wise. The game that finally released. The mechs look a whole lot cooler than the stupid chibi things that we played with. Federation lock-on gate. Lock onto the central node and hold. While locked on, aim the targeting reticle manually to shoot each of the free aim sensors and open the gate. Yeah, continuation there. Kuzma, we're at war, I think. I think so. I kind of want to try, actually. I do want to try here. Was it so far too early? Yeah, I literally just started. This is like beginning intro and tutorial and stuff. Here, take these off. These are a whole lot easier to take off my Switch 2 over there than it was for my Switch 1. Having to slide them up. Just gotta hit the button here. Take them off. I kind of want to try the mouse controls. I'm actually gonna try them right now. Let's see. So then I probably go into settings. No, is it not plus? Minus? Inventory. Settings. Gameplay. No. Control scheme. Oh, I think I could just do it anyway. Mouse fusion mode enabled by default. So, like... Oh my. Okay, so that's the sensitivity. That's missiles. And this is regular shoot. How do I access my... I guess I still hit the side buttons here. That become the side buttons to scan and stuff. Yeah, I do. Okay. Interesting. But yeah. Man, I hate it when Galdera is the true final boss of Metroid Prime 4 again. What lazy devs. Yeah, for context there about the, can't get over the fact that I made Galdera the true final boss again. Yeah, the other game that came out today was Octopath Traveler 0, which, you know, I've played a lot of Octopath Traveler on this channel. I consider myself quite the Octopath Traveler fan for quite a long time, but I don't know. I haven't been super big on some of the decisions they've been making lately. And it's a game key card. And that kind of kills my interest. So maybe one day I'll pick it up on Steam on like some big sale or something like that. Also when I have more time. But, you know. I've had them all on the Switch up to this point, but not anymore. Yeah, Octopath Traveler music is fantastic. But yeah, so the true final boss of that game is apparently Galdera. Again, like it's been with every other Octopath Traveler game, because apparently they only know how to make one true final boss and that's it. For whatever reason. Which is a little absurd. Oh my. Okay, so first tutorial boss. Got halfway through the first one and lost interest because the random battles were so common, so long, and so unfun. Fair. I will one day when it's on sale, maybe. Again, a lot of things have been really killing my interest while, when it comes to Octopath Traveler stuff lately in general, so I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to get the new game. You know. Yeah, so so I've got this one in my hand, I've got the other one on the table here. I'm using my thumb to hit the buttons on the side here. Of my mouse, quote-unquote. I don't know. Yeah, it came out today, same as Metroid Prime 4. These two games came out together. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This is my time to be using missiles. I don't know why I'm not. Okay. It's a little weird feeling here. The way that I'm using my middle finger and my index finger. I don't know. Abarax, huh? But yeah, I do have, like, precision aiming a mouse. But I mean, even just using my Pro Controller there, I should still have, like, pretty accurate aiming, what with the whole motion that comes with, you know, this game / Nintendo Splatoon games, just that kind of style, you know? Oh, I can shoot that and I can get things. Interesting. Okay. Well, I heard that Octopath Traveler 0 has triple the amount of content that Champions of the Continent had. Really? Or Octopath 0 has triple the amount of content that... Words are hard. I remember hearing you say before release that it sounded like it was only going to be a portion of what Champions of the Continent was going to have. But now it sounds like it's a lot more. And finally, there's a non-freemium gacha crap way to play Champions of the Continent. Okay. That gets me a little bit more interested. I'll pick it up one day on Steam on sale. Like, I could get it physically for Switch 1, and then I would have it on a cartridge. But the thing is, there's no potential upgrade pack like there is for Nintendo games. So my options are either... Whoop, break free! It's kind of cool there. My options are either get the worst version of the game, and then I actually have the game. Or get the better version of the game, and, like, you know, keep it consistent with me having, you know, cartridges for my Switch here. But, you know, it's a freaking digital-only game, and I have to insert a cartridge to access my digital-only game at that. So, and I don't really want to get digital games on my Switch, unless it's, like, some small, like, indie game or something like that, in which case, yeah, whatever. But, you know, bigger releases like that, especially when I have both Octopath 1 and 2 on Switch cartridges. So for consistency's sake, I wanted to do that with Octopath Traveler 0. But my options are either, I guess, have it all on Switch 1, but know that Octopath 0 could be better, and I have the hardware to have it be better, or just, you know, I have to insert a useless hunk of plastic to access my digital game. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation. I'd probably be more interested in getting it immediately if I already owned, like, Octopath 1 and 2 on PC, and that's what I was playing it consistently on. But now I kind of have to change platforms out of necessity because of the stupid game key card! At least this isn't a game key card, and I thought that maybe Nintendo doesn't want to do game key cards with their own games, at least. Maybe it's just an option for third parties. But Pokemon Pokopia next year is game key cards, so maybe they're going to start shifting to that. Well, kinda sucks, man. Silex got quite the glow up since we last saw him on the Nintendo DS. At Janland 2 years ago. Oh, it didn't affect any of them. It just knocked me back. Wow. I was thinking about switching controllers back in, so I was reaching for my controller and no! Whatever. I didn't actually want to switch right now, but whatever, man. Like knocking stuff over, reaching for my controller. Chrono Tower. Huh, so how do we end up here? Yeah, I used to think that too because I thought that would be reasonable. Yeah, there we go. Lost all our stuff. I even lost missiles. That's what it does for missiles now. Oh, I didn't lose Morph Ball. That's interesting. I lost Morph Ball bombs. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't want to switch. That's right. Scanning. Badass confirmed. Okay, I'm gonna follow the thing. Boost ball offline. Oh. I guess I had the boost ball before. I didn't even think about using it. Man, I'm glowy. Cool. Oh, I guess that was the loading screen. Interesting. Metroid Prime games always have ways of masking the loading screens after all. I probably need to super scan here. What? Oh, I guess you'll do it. What's up with you? Analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. Statue of an unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches for the material's geomagnetic signature. When exactly does it take place again? Assuming that it didn't jump in the timeline, assuming it follows the same rules as the other Prime games, between 1 and 2. So, the Metroid started with a 2D game, so 2D is kind of the main series, and that goes in order 1 to 5, like the original Metroid until Metroid Dread being 5. And all the Prime games take place between 1 and 2. So in 1, you go defeat Mother Brain and stuff like that. And then 2 is when you go out and exterminate all the Metroids. So they have the Prime games take place before that point, so that, you know, you can still fight Metroids and stuff like that in the Prime world and have it make sense. So, Metroid Prime 1 to 3 took place before Metroid 2. Return of Samus there. And, I mean, we saw Metroids with Silex, and we know that Metroids are still around there. So I presume that this takes place before Metroid 2 as well. Is the case. What? Oh, yeah, I can't space jump anymore. Oh, I can't hardcore parkour or anything. So yeah, it goes Metroid 1, all the primes, then 2 to 5, essentially. Yeah, all 4 games in that short of a span. I mean, it's meant to be like a pretty long span. It's what they've essentially turned it into. It's because the beginning of Metroid 2 is like, hey, Samus, it's about time you go exterminate all Metroids. Kill the species. Exterminate them. Analysis implies that this is a slot for storing a mechanoid. Local database contains no matches. So I kind of had to put the Prime games before 2 so that you can still be seeing Metroids and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that takes place before Metroid 2. If they ever do continue the timeline past 5, it'll be interesting to see what the heck is going on with Samus's Metroid powers. Samus is responsible for at least 3 genocides. Yeah, Samus is pretty destructive. The technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. Local database contains no matches. But yeah. Yeah, they hyped up Silex for a long time. So the main villain of this game, Silex, who we briefly saw there, Mr. Purple Guy, that I realized as I said it. You could say that like it's a FNAF reference or something. The Purple Guy. He was first introduced with Metroid Prime Hunters, which takes place between Metroid Prime 1 and 2, on the Nintendo DS. On the Nintendo DS, you have like many hunter adversaries, and Silex is one of them. So he doesn't really stand out compared to the crowd in Metroid Prime Hunters. He's just one of many hunters that like you fight along the way and stuff. but Nintendo's or Retro Studios or whoever the heck had said for a long time. Solix is a guy that we actually wrote a lot of really interesting story for. Can't wait to actually show that in a game one day. Like, trust us, he's a really interesting character. We just need the opportunity to write it out. So, Metroid Prime 1 to 3, like, it's a finished, like, start to finish trilogy story with being, like, the whole saga of Phazon and all that. So, now that Phazon and Dark Samus and stuff like that isn't going on, we need a new antagonist, and we've got Sylux. So, the character that was first introduced in, like, 2008 on the Nintendo DS and has been a mystery for the past close to 20 years. This is the game where he finally gets to show what he's all about, since he's the main foe in this dude, unless there's a twist and he isn't. All we've really known before this point about Sylux is that he has some sort of deep-seated hatred for Samus and the Galactic Federation, and it's not clear why. This game will probably reveal why, I guess. Analysis implies this sensor is part of a device made with unknown technology. Local database contains no matches for its function, operation, or effect. So maybe there'll be like some sort of crazy plot twist in relation to Sylux or something like that. He probably just hates her just to hate, I guess so. That'll be the twist, that there's nothing deeper. He's just a hateful lad, is all it is. But yeah. What's the, third? Wait, hold on. There. What's the third genocide Samus caused? Plant blows up in both Metroid 1 and Super. I mean, it wouldn't be a Metroid game without something blowing up in some way anyway. Maybe. And he has some sort of zappy arm cannon technology stuff. When I remember the other Primes, which is not a lot, Samus punked his ass real hard. I mean, the only other Prime that he's in is Metroid Prime Hunters. And technically 3 in the post-credit scene following Samus. But, like, he doesn't really appear in the game proper. It's just a Metroid Prime Hunters on the Nintendo DS, where you kind of hand his ass to him. And then you move on your way. I don't know. This is what you see when you die. Oh, it's one of those memory fragments that you pick up in Kirby Air Riders to find out the backstory of the machines. My controller's vibrating in interesting ways. My third eye has been opened. Chosen one. Our savior. We give you this. A 50% off gift voucher. Psychic crystal acquired. Releases the latent psychic powers residing within you and enables interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Press AZR to fire a psychic beam. Press X to switch to the psychic visor. Well, I thought that was my switch to scan visor button. What? Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. What? Maybe it's scan and psychic? Yeah, so I can scan or I can psychic. Statue made of Umozanite. Oh, I know what it is now. Depicting a Lamorn. Its forehead has a crystal design. Subject identified as a priest able to manipulate psychic energy. Oh, this is in my regular shop now. Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, it did. So, well, that was why I made the joke, but psychic assembler forms objects by bonding or molecule nanomachine, son, floating throughout the environment, operated using psychic energy. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to figure this out. Hand! Whoa! So Samus is part human, part Chozo, part Metroid. Later in the timeline, yes. She's psionic. She's Ichigo from Bleach. I don't know how to pronounce that there. Presumably she'll lose her psychic powers at the end of this game, so that her not having psychic powers in Metroid 2 to 5 would make sense canonically. So, she won't be a psychic and part Metroid at the same time. Those will be completely separate things there. There's a term for that. Why am I blanking on what words are? Mutually exclusive, I guess. Chrono Tower Gate. Disassembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react. However, there are one-way versions as well. There, my Psychic Blast. Whoa. Yeah. That's, right in the intro of Fusion, so that's gonna be a little while. Ichigo is how you pronounce that? Great, I'm gonna forget that. I have no doubt, unless I finally get around to watching that. Elevator, Chrono Tower, Pinnacle enabled. Touch the hologram to activate. Consider it touched. I can look at the elevator here. Chrono Tower elevator. Use the psychic energy from Chrono Tower to ascend and descend. Operate by touching the hologram. Okay. Pew pew pew. Yeah, this place certainly has quite the unique look here so far, I will say. Sucks not being able to double jump. Yeah, I can't strafe without being locked on. If I just hold ZL. Nope, that doesn't work. But it does lock my viewpoint like this. Hold on. Oh, it's only if I hold ZL that I get the motion control aiming. And only after like a moment. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I was making a few comments about that in the Discord earlier about, yeah, I don't know how the heck this is gonna work with the, Octopath Zero. Hello. Hi, not Luminoth. Welcome. I'm Chai Toyant. What? Vulun, the last surviving priest of the Lamorn. You are the chosen one foretold in the ancient prophecy. We, the Lamorn, will cease to exist. However, you look like weird axolotls by preserving our history and knowledge for the future. The Lamorn spirit will keep on living. Chosen one, carry out our legacy from this planet Vuros to a new world. That is your mission and the last hope of the Lamorn. The master teleporter is located in the pinnacle above us. It is needed to journey to a new world. To use it, you must collect 5 keys. So one of those games where you can do them in whatever order. Especially if there's this big open desert. Yeah, I shall mark the locations here. So it's one of those kinds of games, huh? Chosen one. First travel to our temple. Touch this ball of light. Don't have to ask me twice. I see a ball of light, it's getting touched. Is this cutscene or loading screen? Loading screen, I guess. There's that iconic tune. So, location of teleporter key confirmed. Take that, silly plant. Oh, you see your eyes there in the reflection as the screen flashes on. Interesting. But yeah, I'm not one to just touch random balls. I prefer to get consent first. Nah, who needs that? Sounding like a real big Twitch streamer now, Noah. Boop. Up we go. Hey, what are you guys? Huh? Should I scan some stuff? Plant morphology lysocask. The thin skin layer of this fruit contains a low viscosity and a highly nutritious liquid. A strong impact will break the skin and scatter the pungent contents. What are you guys? What are you? Wing morphology. Orangrade. Large avian creature that primarily feeds on fruit. Overdeveloped chest muscles allow it to fly for days without rest. Jeez. Well, I guess I'll go this way then. Wait. Oh, it's yeah, doors, Metroid. Oh, well, that's a little bit different than I expected from the other games there. Plant morphology, homing spore. Sporagnium of a gas spore. Gas spore. Floats in the air and senses the heat of nearby organisms. If threatened, it will extend Thorn's approach, then explode. I kind of want you to not do that, though. But yeah, let's see here. Pew. Get these guys out of here. Pew. My super psychic beam and stuff. Whee. Rolling away. Oh, never mind. I'm standing now. Fury Green. This is a rather pretty game, I will say. Okay. Can I can't lock onto you guys. Can I shoot anyway? I guess I can shoot. Doesn't necessarily mean it lands. What are you, huh? Glottogropper. Carnivorous reptiles that move using wings and powerful legs. They burrow underground to wait for prey, then emerge when they detect vibrations. Hey. Get out of here. Just explode. I like how the legs kind of shoot off in either direction and the head as well. Okay, well. See ya. Pew. Keep on moving this way, I guess. The heck are you, huh? What the heck is going on here? Plant morphology, root spur. A mobile tuberous root plant variant with an autonomic nervous system. They usually live in mud underwater and will surface if a creature draws near. Yeah, this game is definitely really pretty. I should hope so with the Switch 2 version of the game, but man, it's probably Nintendo's Switch 2 game that looks the best so far, I would imagine here. Scanning. Plant morphology, epoxid. If it senses an approaching organism, it closes its petals and hardens to protect its ovaries. Well, if I shoot them from here? Alright. Redeeming absolutely nothing there. The best points redemption ever. Here. We're rolling along. Oh yeah, I don't have morph ball bombs. Kind of forgot about that. Okay. There's more of those things, so maybe I should, get rid of some of them before I get too close here. Maybe anything interesting over here, like these ruins, I guess? Ancient purification site holds spiritual significance to visiting Lemorn. Structure collapsed due to an earthquake, blocking water flow. Yeah, what? Oh, that's fine there. I can scan that. Apparently not too far, because I guess I can't get any closer, probably without being inside. Sacred Tree of the Lemorn. Age estimated at over 6 millennia. Analysis indicates it has absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. It's a psychic tree here? But yeah, it is a nice looking game. Know exactly one thing about this game, and I think it's coming up soon. It's that Silex does truly hate us because he's big mad that we got psychic powers and he doesn't. He's all upsetty spaghetti. What's going on here, huh? Large Lemorn Psychic Lock. Psychic Ability Seal variant. Unlocked by placing Psychic Energy Mote Spheres into the receptacle. What? You what now? Yeah, that's basically it there. Could you send some of your messages multiple times? Oh, I'm only seeing it once each. I think. Yeah, I only see the one each. No, wait, no, I lied. I see that. I'm actually super curious now how much health he had. I'm seeing that. Yeah, and there was probably earlier ones I didn't notice. Mote socket. Receptacle that takes the psychic mote. A spherical coalescence of psychic energy that acts as a key. Well, this wouldn't count, would it? Probably not. So. Keep on moving other ways there. Yeah, a couple of them twice. So good it said a second time. What's this? Mechanoid Scout Bot. Emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. An electric shock will activate it. Well, I don't have an electric thing yet. I saw in the launch trailer that there is an electric, like, shot that you get. So I do know about that. It's one of these things again. So yeah, psychic energy mote at the key places. I did not exactly mean to morph ball. Huh, coming out of Morph Ball, you can kind of do it to the side a little bit better than the previous games. Yeah, just be moving right there instead of it kind of locking you in going the direction that you were going when you come out of it. Interesting. Well, Interesting. Guess that's Twitch for you there. Yeah, these dudes. Bristlewort, carnivorous plant variant covered in a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it'll open up its shell, angle itself towards the target, and launch thorns. Oh, so I can do that then, I guess. Reminds me of that Fandy felt-faced line, Indianapolis, Indiana. The name's so good we said it 1.5 times. I have to get used to these buttons here, man. Like, I still have a GameCube controller in the back of my mind, and that button mapping there. Psychic sensor, a receiver and conductor of psychic energy linked to the gate. Okay, Randy, not Fandy. Could have fooled me there. Poor connection, I guess. Well, psychic gate normally closed, opens automatically upon receiving psychic energy from a linked sensor. So I grab this and I put it in the oh no, that's an actual power-up. That makes a bit more sense. It looked like a fist. Because it is. My hand is acting on its own. Psychic glove acquired. Enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. Switch to the psychic visor and hold ZL to grasp a target. Firmly grasp it. Then you can manipulate with R. You could have just said R. You don't have to say left and right and up and down. Like, I would infer that if you just said R, but okay. So, like, dang it, I hit the button as if I was trying to switch to the scan visor on a GameCube controller there. Psychic energy mote. So is there a mote around here that I can grab or something or other? Is this where you get the lore in this game? These ones? Chosen one. Take the holy power in your hand. The path that you must walk lies beyond that door. Oh, I probably meant to grab this, right? Yoink! This is my purple ball now! And release ZL to throw a mote at it. Okay. Tossed it in there. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. What's that? Coneberry, male form of a plant that continually emits pollen. The pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with very little airflow. I don't really want to be nutted on by the plant. Let's keep on moving. Pew pew. On we go. We're gonna need some motes here. Wait, so where am I at now? Did it just loop around to, like, did it lock me in and I had to do that to get out and now I'm back to this bit again? Because otherwise I don't see where I was before. So I presume that this is the same door that I was at before. And yeah, that looks familiar. So I gotta go find some motes like this. Ooh, yoink. Boop. Yoink. Boop. There we go. The Tonberry was rather confused. I don't know what Tonberry is, but what's this? Psychic power. What? What? Oh, I need to move the thing. I thought this little progress bar was not quite making it all the way. Okay. There. Now I get an E-tank. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Yeah, check the inventory for more information. Would have preferred missiles, but that's okay. Pew. That one's not destructible. Should have figured with it being a little darker. Coneberry is a Final Fantasy monster that does more damage to you based on how many enemies you've killed over the course of the adventure. Oh. I saw that glowy and I thought it was another teleporty thing for a second. I just walk into Galactic Federation distress beacon detected. So that's just a baddie. So yeah, make it that way. I guess. Start moving this way. Let's go ahead and move that really quickly. Oop. That does open it up. Okay. Psychic Shutter. Moving the PK stone lever using the Psychic Glove will disable the lock. Why do I need a Psychic Glove? I thought I already had Psychic powers. Is this a save point? Yeah. Gotcha. Progress saves. Energy will be fully replenished. Yeah, same kind of sound as the other games. Okay. No. What the heck is going on here, man? Yours amber, tree resin fossilized by chemical reaction, though roughly as firm as rock minerals that can be destroyed with an explosive force. Probably missiles. Yeah. Wait, so like... Go more this way? Wait a second. No. It does have to be this way. Hold on. I walk into here, and then I do need to get there somehow. There's more stuff that I haven't done over this way. But that's blocked by a thing there too. So how the heck would I... Okay, so that's what they be then. Well. Something like that. Oh, 1 damage, that's fine. But yeah, it's funny in 10 because they nerfed it to just be specifically be the amount of tomberries killed. So often they hit you for single-digit damage. Look, I haven't gone here yet. Just skedaddle on through here. Move on down this way. Mysterious, huh? Quite the look here. Wish I had more fall bombs. But I don't. Can I see what the heck you are? Scan through the wall. Crustacean morphology, isopod. Glides along a slick mucus, which they produce. Their diet is primarily glow mold, causing their abdomen and mucus to glow. Is that what that stuff would be there? Maybe. Oh. Well, sucks to be that isopod, I guess. I'll keep on moving. It's no worries to me. Let's keep on moving. Oh. Okay. There's just my guess of what to do. This looks like a thing where there would be like a hidden collectible thing in there. It is! But... Can I scan that through here? I can. Shot expansion. Increases the maximum shot ammo by 10. Also restores 10 shot ammo. What? What do you mean shot ammo? Do you mean, is that just the term for missiles or something like that in this game? What does that mean? I'm confused. All form of insect webbing is extremely elastic and durable and cannot be cleared with the standard firearms. Highly flammable and removable using high heat weaponry. Okay. Oh, I'm tired today, man. I can't stream for too long because it's Thursday that games release nowadays, unlike Fridays when I grew up. So I'll go ham on this a lot more tomorrow. Dang. I guess that was that same one, missing the antenna there. So got picked up and impaled there. Anyway, so I can't be streaming too long here anyway. Plus, I gotta cut this up into parts and get some stuff at the ready for tomorrow anyway. Fern root variant. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges. They can be cleared using standard firearms. Let's scan this dude again now. I spot a corpse. All signs of life have ceased. Yeah, something snatched you up there. Ow, it still got me. So, I mean, only a true Metroid player if you're holding down a charge shot at all times. Also realizing if I'm using this layout, I block my camera. Maybe I'll use my other layout for this game. I block the map.
No hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay. What? What now? Samus? Samus Aran? Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! Oh, stop! Help me out! Oh! Please get me down. I'll just stay right here. Try not to die.
some reactions there. Wait, can I just... Oh.
I think it's working. Shoot some more.
Okay.
What was that? Okay, that did not sound friendly. Ah, okay, I got it. Oh, no.
Well, I mean, oh, you guys can strafe too. He's right behind me, isn't he? Come on. Guys I saw in the trailer. Can I just shoot you down while this is going on? Damn it! Ah, come on. Some health. Oh, I'm not going any more that way. Okay.
Oh no, there's too many of them. Keep them away from me.
Well, I was hoping that might lead to a funnier outcome, but alas, game didn't want to be too cool. Okay. Yeah, I think they're all just kind of focused on me here. That's what it looks like. Just making sure that I actually kill you. Just making sure of that. So...
we're good. Okay. I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this. These X7s tend to stick a little. Come on.
Wait, am I supposed to just shoot it?
Boy, this is really jammed. If you really want to shoot something, maybe try that piston. Careful. Don't. Please stop. You know, shooting me isn't gonna get this to open any faster. Come on. Enough.
How much dialogue does he have for this?
Hang on. I got it. If you really want to
Okay,
shoot
it's just
something,
that there.
maybe try that piston.
Damage him, I think you mean. I can sure hit him. It'd be really funny if a giant bird came in and scooped him away and he died. Like that isopod.
If I put my weight here, then it should.
If you do him 500 times, it'll unlock the good ending.
Hang on. I got it.
Imagine if I could just like morph ball into there without even needing to shoot. That'd be so funny. No more dialogue. Imagine you wait long enough, he does get it open on his own.
Oh, boy, this is really jammed.
So the whole, if you want to try shooting something, maybe that piston is probably meant more so to be a hint in case players miss the piston there. Hey, look! Missiles! Don't know where the light's coming from, but it's cinematic as heck. Missile launcher acquired. Missile launch function has been restored. Press R to launch an explosive missile with target tracking capabilities. Go to the menu with that and check the inventory screen for more information.
Just a little token of my
Yeah, it really would be insane if this game was a complete disappointment. We'll have to see here.
If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along.
Okay, I guess.
So, where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
Well, now that I have missiles, I can backtrack in theory. I'm just wondering how the heck I get to the that I see up there. Do I need, like, space jump or something or other? Oh, and then you have, like, a little ally, and I guess their HP on the left side there. Huh. No, I can still keep going this way.
Maybe try
Well.
your new toy.
Yeah, fine, I guess. Just seeing if my sound effects were delayed there, because my capture card does that sometimes. No, I think that's just the game acting as it should. Well. Hey, stop that. I'm getting a little too close there then, aren't I?
How about we avoid any standing water? Those things seem pretty territorial.
Oh, it looped us back, though, to, okay, so maybe that was the way that I came in originally. Or something weird. Oh, yeah, I did that whole weird around route. So, if I step into here, is it just energy fully restored, not missiles like the other Metroid Prime there? Wait, what did that say? Wasn't looking close enough. Energy and ammunition, there. I think it was at least one of the Metroid games where it was, or one of the Metroid Primes where it was just energy and not missiles as well. I don't remember. I know that you had like the specific missile recharge spots.
Everything in this jungle trying to kill us.
Sure seems like, man. Oh, but he actually like shoots as well and contributes there. But yeah. I don't know what they were thinking putting a quippy Borderlands-esque character in a Metroid game. Yeah, so apparently this guy is where a lot of people's complaints have stemmed from. It's to be hip with the kids, it must be. Like, at least with Pokemon, I expect disappointment, but I don't think people expect that from Metroid. Well, this game won't be a disappointment. Just you wait. Oh. Yoink. Missile expansion acquired. There we go.
Missile expansion. Interesting.
Yep, it sure is, man. Would there be anything over here as well? Yeah, it looks like I can go through a morph ball thing there. Like, this is a way to go, but, does this bring me probably where I need to go? Wait, that one morph ball thing I've done before, apparently. Okay, I'm just going this way. This guy's like a secret twist villain who acts like this on purpose. Well, just think about it. Nobody knows what Silex looks like yet. Nobody knows if he's even a human, per se. So, it is possible that Silex could just be some dude. And after you end up on Vuros, he tries to gain your trust. Because, again, you don't know what Silex looks like. So what if... knows. This bridge paves the way to the Temple of Memory. Those Lamorn who follow the path will come to the altar, connecting the past and the present. Still better than other M, though, because at least this isn't an established character they're ruining. It's just a guy. Yeah. Sometime after I'm done with this game, I'll have to play other M, just so that then I have literally the entire Metroid series completed on this channel.
Wait, something's happening.
So yeah, other M is probably going to happen sometime in 2026 on this channel, just so I have the whole Metroid series done. Lamorn Door. Unlocks when its central sensor detects energy exposure. An explosion or a concussive blast once unlocked, it'll open when approached. Appreciate it. Oh my. Oh, okay.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful.
Lots more dudes to fight.
Stay out of your way. You let me know when it's clear.
Also, not quite how Gesundheit is spelled, but I appreciate the effort. For the German version here. Oop. Hey. Be gone with you. Did I not quite? No, I did take you out. Hey. How about you stop?
Moving up.
There isn't friendly fire in this game. You took damage from something.
Stop that.
Oh, at least your allies regenerate. That's good. That just happened. Okay, at least he's not that bad, okay?
Coming over the side.
Like, at least we don't have freaking Minecraft movie dialogue going on here.
Might be able to knock him right off the bridge.
I was thinking that, but like, I don't know, man.
Oh, you said
Well.
that one first.
But man, it is something, I will say. The one time I want autocorrect to work. Autocorrect for another language. Oh my, he starts losing health fast. I really gotta make sure my allies are covered. Turn these into escort missions.
I'm going for it.
But yeah. Wow, it really is a Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. First we Metroid, then we Prime. Let's Metroid Prime. Whoops. Whatever, man. I always tend to like hold on to my missiles unless it's actual boss battles a lot of the time. I'll spend some of them here. Oh, it doesn't quite one-shot, so that's the advantage in knocking them off, I guess. Hey. If I can... What am I stuck on? Okay, well, I got a little stuck at there.
That was a close one. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it.
Why do you auto-regenerate and I don't?
I can see the door, Samus.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm okay.
Didn't realize there was ground here at first. I thought he just fell into the abyss. That's what I thought for a hot second there. Well. What have we here? I'm figuring that out, dude. Ancient Lamorne object with the plat motif. It has sockets for 2 motes. Okay. Psychic sensor receives psychic energy and conducts it into the linked apparatus. Psychic lock system that does not use motes. It receives psychic energy from a linked sensor. Ancient Lamorne object carved from blue tinged sublant. An explosive shock will shatter this material. Okay, so like... The sensor receives psychic energy and conducts it into the linked apparatus. So like... Then I yoink. Then I go ahead and smack that. Boop, boop. And then a thing happens here. And then I get another new power-up. Another new thing. Of... something. Control beam acquired. Psychic charge beam shots launched while using the psychic visor can now be controlled. Switch to the psychic visor, press and hold that to do a charge, then release to launch a maneuverable control beam shot. Use that to steer. Huh, so the charge shot while I'm in psychic visor is just homing, I guess then. It's like the Predator bow arrows in modern Assassin's Creed games. Is what it kind of sounds like. Man, I'm sniffly today. I wasn't earlier today. Just after picking up this game.
Found something for your suit, didn't you?
Okay. Yeah, so I do this now. Hoping it was a beam that you could use to control people. If only. Maybe sometime later if we're lucky here. Maybe, maybe. We shall see.
That door just opened all by itself.
Sorta. I don't have to wait for him, do I? What happens if I scan him? Galactic Federation engineer Miles Mackenzie, primarily responsible for golem maintenance at the UTO Research Center, skilled in operating, repairing, and modifying computers and machinery. Are the mechs called golems or something?
What does it say?
Sacred fountain made from umuzanite. The water is sourced from underground ruins, which allows its temperature to remain consistent throughout the year. You want to know what it says? It says you played League 25 hours a day. What's going on in here?
Way. A Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech, this is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter? You know her. She's famous. You look very familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here? I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her. Poor baby.
Okay. I hope they don't kill this guy off and try to make you feel sad and want revenge. I hope they kill him off, but they play it off as a gag. Galactic Federation Heavyweight Class Golem Mech, a bipedal named Mark 99 War Mech, primarily piloted by Federation androids. Several critical components missing or damaged, non-operational. Yeah, so I see they started going a lot more ham on mechs since the events of Federation Force. Federation Heavy Container, exceptionally durable and ideal for tactical assets such as weapons. Only extremely powerful explosives can destroy them. Well, that's not extremely powerful then. I guess. But yeah, if they play it off as a gag, they immediately redeem themselves. Pew. Doors don't stay open as long in this game as the other Prime games, it sure feels like. That's the impression I'm getting. This looks semi-important. Control system built by the Lemorne, used in the Machine Era, currently inactive. Circular aperture presumably used for ventilation. No blockages detected on the other side. Well. Door sensor receive repairs during the Machine Era. These repairs require power to operate, and the door is not receiving any current. Offline. I mean... I don't know. Anything interesting over here? Can't exactly hit the backside of this door to open it up or anything. I don't think. Welcome back, Guzma. I don't know. There's not anything around here to hit, is there? Guess not. Do I only have one more psychic charge? Is that what that means? Oh, and then it builds up again. I gotcha. Yeah, look how much less chibi the Federation guys are since we played. Federation Force there. My, how times have changed. We're on the Switch 2 instead of the 3DS, I guess. Because we're currently escorting a Borderlands character who got lost and ended up in the wrong franchise. Even looks like a Borderlands character.
Samus, you give it a try?
Interact. I have more fingers than that. Okay. Because I guess that's meant to be a hand of the Lemorne.
With their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs. Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. We'll put this here. Let's see. This should do the trick. All right, look at that. We got power. Well, one door is still locked. The other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress. Okay, all this is gonna take a while to figure out, so I'm gonna stay here if you wanna scout ahead. It's about to get real nerdy in here.
My god. Okay. But yeah. Looks like someone from Starfield, actually. Never played Starfield, just know it was apparently mid. And there's a bald guy and he yells pronouns. What? He looks like a Concord character.
Hey, watch it.
That's not what the subtitle said.
Ouch. Ow. Stop that.
Well, I mean, why does it want me to do the Psychic Visor? Is there something here now? If I do this? Maybe? Like, there wouldn't be anything with this. I don't think. Can I now hit the other side of the door or something? Sure, it looks like I can. Yeah, so hit the other side there. But yeah. Okay, he's not Concord. He's not ugly enough to be Concord. True. Not wrong. Wrong button there. This way we go. I would like morph ball bombs. Oh, don't even have to do the full animation this time. What's going on here? An ancient era altar with a plant motif designed to unfold. Analysis applies as a way to trigger it to open. The beetle from Skyward Sword? What? What is... Chosen one. Welcome to our temple. This is The Temple of Memory. Oh, the control beam. You're saying in terms of function. I thought you meant in terms of look. I was like, what do we see that looks like the beetle? From the beginning, Lemorn priests record our history in the sacred tree by offering prayers. Behold. Yeah, the beetle was fun. Our legacy is preserved within. Born from this tree is the memory fruit. Legacy compiled within the tree will be inherited to the memory fruit. For the memory fruit to grow, you must seek the green energy crystals, which have been scattered throughout the planet. Deposit green energy crystals upon the altar of legacy. We place our faith in you, chosen one. Yeah. Please carry the memory fruit to a new world. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about right now. Is, you know, the other Metroid Prime games were largely navigate through the area, like figure it out, collect your power-ups to be able to unlock other areas, and keep progressing that way. You know, of course you did have to go out and get objects at some points, like the whole collectathons that go on at the end. Use your abilities that you've gathered to get the things that you're missing. But, you know, the game so far seems like a world of, instead of, of course you'll still be progressing forward, but instead of it being like, hey, here's a world, figure it out, get power-ups that unlock new areas and keep on moving. This is just gonna be keep on going linearly until you collect all the bullshit the game needs from you. I don't have any green energy crystals to deposit. That's kind of what I'm worried about right now. Is it potentially being like that? Where, you know, at the beginning of the game, it's like, go collect 5 keys. You don't have any say over where you go. You just get immediately teleported into the first area. You take the first area completely linearly. Oh, go collect all the green crystals. Only then will you get the memory fruit. And I wasn't paying enough attention during that while I was reading. I was so focused on just reading fast because sometimes it auto-advances the text fast. Do I have to collect so many memory fruits as well? Do I need to collect so many stupid gemstones that look like some gacha game premium currency to get enough memory fruits, to get enough keys to get through this game? Or what the heck is going on here? Breath of the Wild view of an empty desert incoming? Yeah, we'll see here. Remember when I was 12, I tried to impress a girl I liked by beating gear him for her? Because she couldn't, and I just couldn't do it. No. But yeah, I will gladly defend Skyward Sword as well, too. But never Skyward Sword HD. I will never defend that. Psychic lock linked to the temple target. Simultaneous exposure of all 3 targets to psychic energy will release the lock. So I need some sort of thing that would hit them all at the same time then. What you're telling me. I've not seen her since. What was this, huh? Spherical growth that the Ornanalt Palmel's rootstocks use to store nutrients. Outer skin is very durable but can be broken by a concussive blast. Not like that. Gems that looks like it's from a gacha game? What are you talking about? I wasn't paying attention. These stupid green crystals that we have to go and collect that there's like a symbol of here that in, you know, more basic form. It's like, go collect these green crystals so that you can get a memory fruit. I guess that's what I need. This looks like a purple crystal. Or something or other. Spin the purple crystal around. I don't know. Does it do something when I put it on things? Stone sculpture of a common Lemorn priest. The storage at its feet holds motes for making psychic recordings. I gotta spin to win there. Imagine if they made a Metroid gacha. What characters would you pull for? Thamus, Ridley, Kraid, stuff like that. Maybe Silux nowadays is like a character they add in a future update. I don't know, man. Nintendo doesn't have any gachas at all outside of Legend of Zelda. That would be their only gacha game. Would be Fire Emblem Heroes. Pull for abilities? Maybe. Maybe it's like Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis where you, just pull for weapons and gear and stuff. Except it's like that, and just for Samus. I am very quite confused. Can I just analyze? Oh, I can scan that way there. Psychic recording data playback device emits images and text record with an emote. These signals can be interpreted only by those who have psychic abilities. I don't understand what I should be doing here. So I assume that corresponds to this here. No, you're right. I meant Nintendo overall, so you're right. I did forget about Pokemon, if we're gonna count technically anything that's gacha-like or gambling. Pokemon TCG Online, Pokemon Duel back when. Maybe some other things. Does Unite have any gacha-like mechanics? I'm gonna say Pokemon Masters, but that's not fully Nintendo. Yeah, you could say that's kind of its own entity. But I would still count it as like Nintendo/Nintendo adjacent. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about all things Pokemon there. Dragalia Lost was technically owned by Nintendo, and that was entirely gacha. I honestly forgot about Dragalia Lost. Didn't that, like, not release in the West for a long time or something like that? Spherical metal lid that can open and close. Psychic energy detected inside. Analysis applies. It works in conjunction with the pressure platform. I think that it was taken down, like, a few years ago. Unite has gacha in it. Okay. There's another I can't remember. There was the Animal Crossing game, but, like, I don't know if that had gacha mechanics or not. Is there any directions that, like, I'm missing or anything here? So, yeah, there's those. I don't think I could go through those doors. I don't know for 100% certain. It says there's a door this way, but, like, they all need psychic energy at once, which implies that I need another power-up or something or other. Whoops. Oop. And then, like... yeah, I don't want to do anything there. Apparently Unite got banned or they took it down in a country. I think New Zealand. Oh. Amazing. Well deserved. I don't know, man. The heck would I do here? Don't know how to open any of these up. I might just be stumped already. Because genuinely, what the heck? Yeah, emits images and text record with an emote. These things can be interpreted only by those who have psychic abilities. But, like... holds emotes for making psychic recordings. Does it now? Are you sure? Because I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I am genuinely lost already. Like, this crystal on their head. I don't know. Played Unite briefly, but I stopped playing because everyone I played with was a drooling idiot and it was destroyed my mental health. I mean, it was the Pokemon. What's the name of the term? MOBA? So, what do you expect? Well, I don't know. Go back here and see if, Mike Wazowski over here. I knew it was something Mackenzie. I don't remember what the heck his first name is. So, freaking whatever Wazowski over here has to say. You have any hints?
Welcome back.
Talk?
What's in that room over there? Want to check it out?
Can I? I thought one door was malfunctioning. Hold on. Bomb slot. Oh. I need morph ball bombs. So I can't do that right now. Is that door online now? I can go through here? I may as well go through here then, right? Oh, this is just a save point. Alright, so I'm actually just genuinely stumped right now. Because I have no idea how things work. Expecting at least one of my teammates to be a tryhard sweat instead of a complete numpty. That's how it goes in Pokemon Unite. And then your opponents are all like super pros. It's the rule. I played it a little bit when it first came out, just to showcase it on my channel. But, you know, freemium Pokemon game with microtransactions up the yin yang. Thanks, dude. And, you know, interest is kind of gone. There's gotta be a something here. Just freemium games in general. Interest is pretty much gone. Sometimes I play a little bit of them on my channel just to showcase them as part of, like, a greater game series that I'm doing. But never because I'm exactly a freemium fan. I will always speak against freemium stuff. I stand here and that happens? How the hell was I supposed to know that? Like... so it has to be, like, one shot here. So that's a whole simultaneously. Oh. So, yeah, I have 3 orbs. Now I'm down to the 1. How was I supposed to know that I needed to stand there? If I hadn't just stumbled onto this by chance being like, hey, a platform, I would have actually just been stumped and needed to Google it already. Get my foot kind of caught there. Alright, well. Yeah, very beautiful game so far. Very visually impressive. Open up. If you gave up on gacha games, they never have learned about the masterpiece in writing known as the Subway Slammer. True. Like, at least that I got to experience. Played enough of that game. Yeah, that game should totally win a... Oh, this is probably first boss here. That game should totally win the best mobile game, or whatever the heck the category is at the Game Awards. I never really look into anything much with the Game Awards. But I know that that's a category, and Persona 5 R, or X, the Phantom R, or whatever the heck it was called. Persona 5 the Phantom X was one of the things on there. Carvex. So it should totally win because it had the Subway Slammer plotline there. How? What? The game just came out! Plant morphology, Carvex. A giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to its fusion with a Metroid. Yeah, I was about to say, that looked like it was individually scannable. Best storytelling, it truly was. Carvex Vine, tentacle-like appendage capable of being both rigid and flexible. Can be temporarily destroyed by damaging the bulging portion upon its length. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought looking at it. Should I scan these? Ow. Why am I not scanning? It canceled my scan. Carvex's pollen sac. Pollen bags released from the ends of Carvex's tentacles. They possess propeller-like wings and fly by riding wind currents. So with the whole hitting the things at the same time, if I do a charge shot in the scan visor, does time, like, freeze? It does. Or it goes super slow-mo. Oh my. Okay. Whoops, I don't need to be on the scan visor anymore. Okay, do some of that. Unload some missiles into here. Okay, I shouldn't have done one more missile there. But yeah. The problem with gachas is that the games are often shit, but the character designs are so fucking fire. True. Honestly. Here, well, let's do a bit more. No, it's just that it happened to be on its last legs when I did it before. Oh, I thought I jumped there. I didn't jump enough. But yeah, is there another boss fight you fought from any turn-based game that you'd say is more challenging than Galdera? In, like, any just turn-based game? And assuming we're talking about, like, Octopath 2 Galdera here. I don't know that there is. Like, well, I moved the controller a little bit too much there. Maybe I should turn off the whole motion thing, just because I'm just being locked on most of the time when I play anyway. Any turn-based game? I don't think that I can think of, probably, no. Not off the top of my head here, at least. Break the wall, then use the control beam. Maybe that's it. You might be right. As a character designer at heart, very few things hurt me as much as great character design dropped in a shit piece of media. Yeah, look at the designs for freaking Fire Emblem Shadows is a great example of that. Like, some of the coolest, most unique Fire Emblem designs we've seen in a while. Some of the craziest character art that goes so hard. And then it's trapped in that game. Which technically isn't even a gacha, but, you know, still a crap premium game. That pollen sac's not gonna hit me, right? Not here, at least. Oh, it's like the door. I gotcha. Maybe that's what False Souls meant by the control beam, potentially. The door tutorialized how the boss would work. I get you. Lots of games that do stuff like that, where, I get you now. Hopefully that doesn't smack me. Okay. Yeah, we have basically the super beetle here. Skyward Sword, Beetle on steroids. Do them simultaneously. I gotcha. I gotcha. I understand. But yeah. It's harder than Octopath 1, but not as hard as Octopath 2. The whole bazillion party members thing scares me. Considering my gripes with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with how flimsy everyone was, and then you had to spend most of the game just like reviving your allies if you're in a tougher boss battle. Just because everyone's individual strength was so weak to make up for the fact that you had so many party members. I worry about Octopath 0 being like that. So I kind of worry about there. Boop. And then this one here. Like that. And this one here. Like this. Dang it. Get out of that, please. Whoops. Please. Here, just a bunch of missiles. Come on. I'm used to just hitting the button once to strafe, not having to double press it. This is what I'm used to here. Well. There's more stuff in my way now, I see. Yeah, so you'll give me stuff. I need to be locked on to strafe. Come on. Move you. Come on. And then we do this. And those won't hit me in time. I have to be careful not to hit those walls. Lock on. And then we do this. Like that. Out of that, please. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, having to double press the buttons throwing me off. There, did it. Even got a little bit overexcited shooting an extra missile. Wasn't even halfway through Xenoblade 3 that I just stopped trying new classes. That's fair. Yeah, if we're talking about any kind of turn-based, like, strategy RPG counting as well, then there's definitely some Fire Emblem stuff that might rival it, but I don't know if anything has topped the difficulty of Octopath 2 Galdera. Which is a good thing, because I think Octopath 2 Galdera is the most bullshit, terribly designed super boss. You know. Psychic Bomb acquired. So that's kind of like my Morph Ball Bomb equivalent, because she went into Morph Ball Bomb. Are only in Morph Ball mode. Up to 3 can be placed at a time. The concussive blast of Psychic Bombs damages bombs that enemies can be... and can be used to perform a bomb jump. Bombs can be given Psychic Mote properties by pressing and holding A/ZR. So now I go to that one room there. Okay. So put one right in there. Yep. Go ahead and do that. So these will be my Morph Ball bombs for the rest of the game, I presume. I can return to that one area later and maybe actually do things there. I don't know. What's going on here, huh? Sacred Shrine teleports the Chosen One to an alternate dimension that houses a teleporter key, activated by gazing at the statue's forehead. Okay. Yeah, so I'm stuck in here right now anyway. But yeah. Yep. So it goes. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never did the super bosses of Final Fantasy VII. Whoa, grab it! Master Teleporter key acquired. One of the keys required to activate the Master Teleporter in Chozo Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. I thought I needed to collect... Wait, it does say a total of 5 keys. My brain interpreted that as like 5 more keys. So I got 1 out of 5 in the collectathon thingamajig. Now it wants me to go this way. What if I wanted to scan that?
Samus, do you copy?
Oh, I was wondering what the thing at the bottom was. Gate seal shut by hardened plant fibers. A strong enough pull would force the gate open.
Comms are
Back online. Oh,
I
did
guess
you
I can't
achieve
pull
your
yet.
objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
I can find my way. Also, I still presume that I can... Oh, I can't put one in the air. Oh, wait, yes I can. I just didn't before for whatever reason. Yeah. Here we go. Fine, open map just to get rid of the stupid thing. But yeah. Yeah, I think Caldera in both Octopath 1 and 2 are both pretty bullshit in a little bit of different ways there. I think they're both pretty terribly designed. My humble opinion. Just want to know if there's anything cool over there that I missed or something or other. Okay, well. Oh. Well. Go ahead and do this. And then on I go. And then this way. Just sneak on through. It's probably that one that I saw before. Right? And then, hold on. I feel like with the amount of time that I've put into Octopath 2 Galdera, even if I beat it now, I don't think that it would be satisfying. It would just be a... God, man, that friggin' sucked, man. At this point. That's what I would honestly feel. Oh, there's a thing here now that wasn't there before. So... I shove it in there. And then what? That one's glowing. So, like, in the distant past, a massive burning rock fell from the sky to the jungles of Euros, something that isn't Phazon. Once this rock, which was itself poisonous, had cooled and hardened, a small carnivorous plant took in the poison it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison. It thrived, growing to rule over the jungle. In time, the priest, the Tsar, became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to, and named it Carvex. Sentence structure is just a little bit weird. The priest, the Tsar, became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to, and named it Carvex. I guess, yeah, it does make sense. It's just, I was under the impression that the plant told the priest its name, and then later, at their urging, Carvex eventually relocated to the garden within the Lamorne Temple of Memory. There it ruled as it did in the jungles, and it came to preside over Lamorne funerals. Maybe as the game goes on, I go here and just get different memories or something or other. I can't move the thing anymore. There we go. Yeah, so it's just that the thing's open and share memories with me when the time comes, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, that's there's definitely some games like that. A little bit of a... What's the, word? World damage check is what I'm looking for. Wait a second. Missile expansion acquired. Nice. Cool. Alright, on we go. So, I mean, come on. Hey, dude.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lamorne language. This planet, Vieros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere, or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates? Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since me doing the fight there. Yeah, I don't know about this whole... The only way off this planet is with 5 teleporter keys. You know, you could have just not told me that, and then it's a mystery. You just continue exploring. Even if it does happen to be 5 teleporter keys, you collect them along the way. It's like, oh, I actually can use them now, or something like that. Makes it feel a whole lot less generic then, in that sense. Or just negate the teleporter keys. Have the first 4 teleporter keys be some other power-up that you get along the way and need to get to keep on progressing. And then the 5th teleporter key is like the one thing that you actually need to be able to escape the planet. And it's like, oh shoot, look, there's a way to escape. You tell me that the objective to beat the game is 5 teleporter keys. It just feels like pretty lame and generic. That's what I kind of feel like. That's how I feel there, at least. But yeah, whoa. Also, I was gonna say something else, and I've completely forgotten. Or something positive that I was gonna say. I forget what it is now.
Be careful, Samus. You won't have me there, though. Watch your back.
Hey. Dude. What's this? Lamorne's storage locker made of extremely durable Equiston steel, making it impervious to even to powerful weapons. It will open if a current is passed to the electrodes at both ends. Oh, so I'm gonna need to do an electricity thing, Bob. Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say. It was more of a neutral thing. So are we just on like the planet Mira from Xenoblade Chronicles X? Where it's like some special unique place between dimensions kind of place or something or other? Or it's like it's separate from the rest of the universe? Lock unit, heat, Lamorne made locking system. Lock can be removed only if exposed to extremely high temperatures. With the lock removed, system will operate normally. Yeah, and it does have a special color to signify that that's the case. I like that you briefly see the eyes as you're pulling up the map. Always like those kinds of details in Metroid Prime games. Huh. Okay. Cargo launcher activation switch. Activates when the sensor in the recess at the top detects a concussive vibration. I don't even know how I'd get up there, man. Cargo launcher. Machine-era cargo transport system. Uses ballistic technology to launch specially engineered capsules that are typically loaded with materials and goods. Okay, it really wants me to enter Morph Ball mode. Hold that to float a psychic bomb in the air? What do you mean? Oh. Press Y to exit the Morph Ball and return to the combat visor. How long does it stay there? It wants me to exit now. Psychic visor. Oh, and then it wants me to grab it. Okay. Why do games like Metroid Prime and a Kirby racing game get so much good quality on them while Pokemon just sucks ass? Because Pokemon is too big for them to care. They could sort of shit out and play if fans would be down for it. I mean... and Pokemon fans be like, yo, this is fire, actually. I mean, you're not wrong. You do, like, the slightest change to the formula, the slightest upgrade from previous games, and yo, this is fire. This is actually such a new gem for Pokemon. And you look at reviews, and reviews are like, what a great Pokemon game. It's never a great video game. It's always great Pokemon game. Which means something very different, doesn't it, now? Oh, coming crashing down here. Is this gonna be the desert? Yep. Oh, and the hand up in front of the visor. Yeah, there's some parts of ZA that I kind of like, but I still mostly don't like it. I'm being even though I have no idea what the hell is going on, I am being kind of entertained by the story just because it's like self-aware, unhinged lunacy. Oh. That's the green crystals. Okay. How did I get here again? Was that? Do you just go back with green crystals now? Or what do you do? Boop. But yeah, if I'm playing a... Yeah, I can't exactly go back there. But if I'm playing a real-time action game like Pokemon Legends Z8, I'd just rather be playing something like Xenoblade Chronicles that's real-time action, but, you know, actually in-depth. You know. Instead of, like, the most bare-bones real-time action you've ever seen.
The entrance to the closest area with the teleporter key. If you want to contact me going forward, use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
Okay. But yeah. When you're making point comparisons to Sword or Shield and Scarlet and Violet, a lot of games look like peak in comparison, even comparing them to Pokemon Legends ZA, considering, you know, that looks like a game that could have come out on the Wii or something like that. Is what it gives me the impression of. Well. Yeah, I was about to say, I guess they want to fight. It sure seems that way. Whoa. I double tapped it there, I swear. Metroid Cybot Soldier. Basic model of a Lamorne-made Cybot battle android. Typically equipped with a laser cannon and hover thrusters. So if I do something like this... Oh, I can only do it so far there. It looks like. That really knocks you down, though. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind the things that are dropped over here. So I'll grab those really quickly. Hey, stop lasering me, dude. The missile traveling animations are kind of cool in this game. Like, that one missile that missed seemed like it actually kind of swerved towards them. And, you know, the path just looked like what I would imagine a real homing kind of missile. It was just, oh my god, kind of cool. So, this did some decent stuff to that one guy. Maybe. Ish or something there. Get out of here. Pew. Some missiles. He's strafing. Keep on just doing regular jumps by accident. Here, I'll take the little health thing there. Here. Is that it now? I guess so.
Whoa, Chrono Tower's protected by a force field. If you want to get in there...
Mechanism Viola Spinner. Use the kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices. Viola. Probably Viola when it's spelled separated like that, currently offline. I know that that's like the motorbike.
I'll do some research while you look for the teleporter key.
Maintenance take tunnel hatch. Exit used by maintenance tanks after completing tunnel work. Opens only from the inside. So I'm not getting in that way. Viola tunnel. Transit tunnel for use with Viola and other vehicles. We opened via the Viola spinner. Lots of boxes, I guess. Lamorne container. Used to transfer materials and parts. Durabilities unremarkable. Breakable using ordinary firearms. Oh, I can enter this way, though. Pneumatic tube. Use the air pressure to transport small items for tunnel maintenance and management. System malfunctioning due to impact. Use caution. That's fine. Okay, well, I'm in here now. Which does what for me? All the sniffles. What now? Is this where I came in? The exit for the pneumatic tube system transports one-way lane from bottom to top. Program malfunction delivery hatches cannot be opened. There's stuff over there. Yeah. There's a... Oh, this is breakable here. Maybe broken by a strong impact. I gotcha. I gotcha. Oop. That just damaged me a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to my health. It's just the way my screen vibrated made it seem like I took damage or something. That's what it seemed a little like. I was worried it was gonna drop me out of this building completely. You know, that one thing that I saw earlier. So I thought for just a moment there. This has gotta be where we get on the bike and escape out. So, yeah, long tunnel here. On we go. Oh, I'm walking now. I'm running now. Saving. Okay. So, hey, I'll grab some stuff. I don't mind stuff. Anything else important around here? Yeah. Okay, well, in we go. Like this. This away we go. Oh, transitioning into cutscene here. Bolt Forge. Dang. We have quite the aesthetic going on here. Issue of teleporter key confirmed. Open map. That's pretty far away. So, I mean... Communication not available. No! How do I back out of this? What? Oh, jeez. I had to press a whole bunch of buttons there. There are guys around here that sure look familiar from the other games there. Dens are a very resilient creature capable of living in incredibly harsh climates, such as Volt Forge, can absorb electrical energy, causing parts of its body to glow. Vehicle. Light delivery truck. Transports vehicle containers and other goods for delivery. The truck is considered symbolic of the Lamorne machine era. Transportation container. Yeah, in case anyone actually wants to read that. There it is. Container arm. May disconnect when struck repeatedly by physical impact. I don't know, man. I don't know. That looks important there. That's what that looks like to me. Maybe I'm not supposed to get the teleporter fragment for now. Maybe I'm just supposed to get the bike and get out. Maybe. Mechanism. Viola suit printer. Produces the suit required to ride the Lamorne Neuro Bike Mark 7. Currently offline. So I need a particular suit for this, huh? Vehicle. Lamorne Neuro Bike Mark 7. Latest model of the Viola Neuro Bike. Mass produced during the machine era, but redesigned for the psychic era. Interact. Boop. Alright. Yeah, can't use it yet. I need a suit. Baddies. What have we here? Mechanism map station. Okay. I will take that map then, please. I guess I have to scan this. Access code approved. Displaying vehicle manufacturing tower 1 hologram. Data download authorized. Okay. There. Let us see the map. Guess I'm going that way. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Yep. So, I better start going down. This is a standalone thing over here, which means this is probably a save point. So I figured. Hopefully this doesn't skip the dialogue. But yeah. I think I think this whole stream has seen a whole lot more of a Final Fantasy discussion than Metroid, funnily enough. It did skip that conversation, didn't it? Or maybe it'll restart in a sec. Oh, it'll restart in a sec. Yeah, it restarts it. Okay, we're good. Hmm? What is this then? Maybe I can't go through here right now anyway. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I was figuring. I would have been able to figure that out by analyzing it. If this was Metroid Prime 1 or 2 for sure, it wouldn't be doing this. Like, maybe you would scan it, and then your visor would just be like, a power source discovered, and then it marks it on the map. No. I guess they're trying to tutorialize this, and assuming that this is going to be a lot of people's first time playing Metroid Prime, and they need to have it spelled out. No more analyze and figure it out, / it just puts a little marker on your map, and you assume, oh, I gotta go there and do a thing. You know. Let's see here. Tower gate connects to 3 towers of Volt Forge's vehicle factory, currently locked. Yeah. Are these other bikes? A more Neurobike Mark V, 2-wheeled single-seated transport vehicle mass-produced during the Machine Era, nicknamed the Viola. Well, what happens if I want to take one of the Mark V's instead of the Mark 7, huh? Ever think about that? I want a Tower 3. Okay, so it's just a... where to go and all that. Okay, elevator activated. Yeah. So that's like other Metroid there. Well, dang. Elevators, very similar to the other Metroid Primes. I'm just now noticing the compass in the top right there. Didn't notice that before. I mean, obviously, that wouldn't be so easy there. Gate built into the cylinder support frame. Its lock can be released using a nearby link device. Plate platform secures Viola for transport during manufacturing. Currently offline. Oh, interesting. High voltage electric discharge emitter passes evaporated particles through plasma, giving them a positive charge. Currently offline. Okay. I mean... Ion collection cylinder collects free-flowing ions created by the deposition process during manufacture, storing them in a gas under high pressure. Guess I just keep on doing this. Sure. Okay. And then from here, not going up there like that, but maybe I can go over here like this. That looks like the symbol of my this thing. So, let's say I presume I do that. Backup power socket uses batteries to power system of the facility. The main power supply becomes unavailable. A powerful burst of energy will cause it to briefly activate. What the heck? Can you stop? Did it briefly activate? Didn't even notice, man. Here. Oh. 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 So like this then. How's the game? Very linear so far. One could argue that even Prime 1 and 2 are linear if you want to be technical, because you have to, well, you don't have to, but you intended way have to get power-ups in a certain order. But it was linear in a way that it felt like it was open and you're truly going out and discovering stuff. This game does truly feel linear of, go do this straight line of an area start to finish, go do this straight line of an area start to finish, while solving some puzzles and stuff along the way, so, you know, I'm not as big into it so far. Emergency decompression cap for the iron collection cylinder, made to withstand extremely high pressures. It will break if hit with several explosive impacts. Well, not like that, I guess. Not quite like that. What the heck has happened here, huh? Mechanoid maintenance tank, autonomous drone that maintains machinery and systems throughout the facility, battery charge at 0% for the activation. I know about him, yeah, people are not happy about this game. Like, just because of him in the desert, for the two things that I've heard, or people complain about linearness. I'm playing the original Switch version of Prime 4. The optimization for that console is amazing. Long initial load time, but it looks so great on my, I assume that's OLED TV. Nice. Or unless that's an actual thing, QLED TV. If so, I don't know what it is. Elevator recall terminal. Elevator activated to operate touch hologram in the sensor thing. Yep. Scan all the things. But yeah, I presume that this was being developed for Switch 1 first and foremost for the longest time. But they turned it into a Switch 2 edition game to have a big release for their new console. So this game has probably been done for a little bit. And they were like, oh, let's push it back to go with the Switch 2 launch and be a thing with that. Would be my guess. What? Oh. Okay. This looks familiar to an area that I remember being in, or at least a door that I remember unlocking some sort of save point or something like that in Prime 3, was it? It's either Prime 3 or Prime 2. Don't remember which. Lock explosive. Lamorne made locking system. The lock can be removed only with explosives or a powerful blast wave with lock removed. The system will operate normally. Okay. Yeah, red means missile. Yeah, it's definitely a very nice looking game. Yeah, look at what graphics this game can achieve. And this isn't even like the best area to exemplify that. There's some areas that really exemplify that well. And compare it to the flat, all buildings look the same, 2D looking things of Pokemon Legends ZA. Let's see, I don't know. Red doesn't mean, yeah, not in this context. What are these little guys, huh? But yeah, Mechanoid variant. No entry found in the catalog of Lomor made creatures. Analysis implies it was produced by powerful AI. Designation information is engraved on it, deciphered as Mecha Rat. But yeah. Debate. Considering maybe picking this up since I like Metroid, but I don't know. Yeah, I can tune into a whole bunch of this series and then decide whether or not it's worth it, I suppose. Or something or other. But yeah, the graphics are great. Those are fantastic. Ow. This way, I guess. Whoa. This way we go. Metroid Prime 4 is now the third longest development hell cycle game. This game has the second longest development hell cycle I've heard of. And then another one was listed there. Then, third. Yeah, there's some decently long development hell games there. This wasn't development hell as much as it was, well, you know what? Let's just redo it from the ground up. Tossing it out. So it's more of long development. Development hell implies that you're being stumped somewhere and having to, redo things constantly, and it seems like things aren't going anywhere. Like, I think of development hell, I'll think of games like Skull and Bones. Like, that is the definition of development hell to me. Conduit access hatch used by maintenance tanks, currently offline. And I presume I can't just do that. I cannot. Okay. But yeah. Second place, 14 years. I would say that's just like long development cycles rather than development hell per se. I don't know what the development of that game looked like. But I would just call this game long development because they decide to redo everything once at least there. You try to redo things multiple times like Skull and Bones. And keep on shifting staff constantly and directors, like that's definitely development hell. What's this here? But yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was definitely a long time there. External flooding has caused the cable support brace to separate due to corrosion. Analysis implies the cable then fell from the ceiling, damaging the walkway with its impact. Funny thing that Prime 4 is currently only 2 points ahead of Legend ZA, 80 versus 78 in critical ratings. Wonder if Prime 4 will get review bombed as well. Jeez. But I mean, even at face value, even in terms of like, not even counting the graphics, even in terms of like just raw gameplay polish here, the fact that it's only 2 points different is still a little stunning. I don't know, man. Factory door. So I don't know if I can get up there right now. This doesn't lead me anywhere, I don't think. Maybe this would? Hold on. No? It's scannable, whatever it is. Machine shaft cover significantly damaged, be pulled free with enough force. Oh, well, I don't have grapple beam or anything here yet, so maybe I need to get that. Maybe. I don't know. Then say, go back into the important looking room here. Component printer terminal used for controlling all 3D printers currently offline. All 3D printers? What have we got going on here? Mechanism and component printer, Lamorne 3D printer for manufacturing parts for industrial goods currently offline. I don't know. How long was it from ZA's announcement to release again? Well, something like that then. Was it around 2 years? I thought it was less than that. I thought it was closer to 1 year. Is what I thought. I thought it was announced sometime late last year and then, you know, came out this year. Like 2 years-ish, was it then? Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm getting false memories here. But could be going. But yeah. Metroid Dread wasn't, like, in terms of being review bombed. People really like Metroid Dread, but it sounds like, things are a little bit iffy with Prime 4 here. Whoa. What sounds like there. Metroid Dread wasn't in development hell per se, but conceived so much sooner than it was actually developed. Oh, saying in terms of like development cycles there. Yeah, like that is absolutely an example of a game that was not at all in development hell. It's just that, you know, the concept was around since at least like, what was it? Since at least Fusion, at least Prime 3 for sure, because they teased at Dread there. But they didn't actually, you know, get around to making the game until whatever the studio that made the Metal Gear 2 remake. The Metroid 2 remake came around, did that, and then Nintendo was like, hey, you want to make our actual next main Metroid game next? It worked out decently well for them. So, yeah, Dread's pretty good. So they had the right passionate group to be working on it, and they were like, hey, how about you guys just make Metroid Dread for us then? And it finally came around to happening. Definitely never being in development hell. Unless they started development, like, much earlier. And then scrapped it a bunch of times. Over the years. Who knows? Here, I presume do this. Yep, do that. What are these little chambers for? Would something come through this channel, like, attacking me and I have to dip into cover or something or other? What does it mean? Well. Whoa. I don't know who that's addressed to, so, what? Okay, Lancer there. There's some sort of other conversation going on there, but... Boop. Open up, I guess. Ah. I am gonna have to dodge that lightning, aren't I? I'm safe in here, right? Yeah, I think it's just down there. I gotcha. Yeah, that is the point of these. Imagine it zaps you, it's just an insta-kill or something. There was something I said way back about Maloreth from Dragon Quest 2. I'll be honest, it confused me at first too. Oh. Music's interesting here. Ugh! Up the slope! Should have probably made it to the next channel there, actually. That's what I probably could have done. Out, please.
Oh, good. We're back online. The facility's power has been restored. Once
Lightning.
you top floor, go to the next tab.
I guess we get Spider Ball later in this game. So what, do I just go back? I guess I just go back this way. Shit up, Mackenzie. If that's autocorrect, that'd be a really funny instance of it. Wow. What? Oh, come on. What? Okay, don't know why that didn't work the first time. I was holding left the whole time, so just fat fingered. Oh. Still kind of funny. Okay, so now these are working or something or other. Currently offline. Now I can interact here. Component printer terminal online. Access code approved. Touch the hologram to activate all printers and initiate the manufacturing line. Alright, 3D print. 3D print me some things. Man, that's a fast 3D printer. I guess because it's futuristic and stuff. It better be making me a suit, or else what the heck is the point? Oh, it looks like it's making bikes, actually. Okay. But yeah, just like I 3D printed that dragon on the print bed a few days ago. It's just chilling there. I was printing that during the most recent stream of Pokemon Legends ZA. Got about halfway through before I had to wrap up the stream because, you know, get to sleep because work and stuff. How the hell do I get out of here again? This way? No, not this way. There's an elevator thing somewhere around here. Eh? It says there's an elevator, like, here. But, like... I don't know, man. Didn't I do, like, some sort of one-way drop-down? Is there some way that I can actually get across here now? That's trying to tell me. It looks like I would grapple here or something. So it kind of looks like. I don't know, man. Electrifying the floor. So, I mean, grapple node, attaching a wire used by maintenance tanks to quickly ascend and descend. Oh, maybe you would grapple like that, actually, instead of swinging. Like, Spider-Man cling to walls or something or other in this game. I don't know. How do I get out of here? Unless I can just ride these up, but I doubt it. Grab me instead. You don't grab me instead. How do I get out of here? I'm so confused. The more wireless connector distributes electrical energy from power cells to the component printers. Use caution near high voltage currents and electrical arcs. Activated metals are molecularized and instantly bonded to build each part layer by layer. Match the provided 3D data. After inspection, parts are moved to the next stage of manufacture. How do I get out of here? Manufacturing floor, elevator, power core. So that does mean that elevator's this way, right? Or something? So I'm on the manufacturing floor. Elevator and power core this way. It's doing that weird thing that the other Metroid Prime games do where I can't rotate it up anymore past this. Oh, I can. It's just flight controls is all. This would be the elevator down to the power core. But it says that there's an elevator up, like, right here to in there. It's saying that this is an elevator. I think. I don't know. How the hell do I... Elevator. Are you sure about that? Oh, yeah. That looks like the platform that would come down, but, like... The more made elevator activated using the elevator recall terminal. Once online, check the hologram to... There's no recall terminal around here, man. I am so lost. Looks like a spider ball track. Magnetic track traverses them to use these. Magnetic adhesion, maintenance tracks. Use these. What the hell? How do I get this down here? I'm stumped. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to get out of here again. I doubt that there is anything different that way. Like, unless I got the spider ball and I jumped around here. But I don't think I'm going to be getting the spider ball yet. And unless the spider ball exists somewhere out there, I'm kind of screwed. So it seems like I really have to use the elevator that is stuck up there. That looks like the recall terminal. but I can't scan it. And I assume it was just recalled up there. We need some Dark Souls 1 level design to understand what to do. Nintendo, why is this so confusing? Yeah, Dark Souls 1 level design, which I'm sure is like, you know, Metroid slash Castlevania, you know, Metroidvania stuff in general, inspired. Like, Dark Souls 1 map design really felt like some really good Metroid design with everything looping and connecting together. But this is just, I mean, maybe. But like, it seemed like I was supposed to go back in here, considering this is electrified now, so it shows that something has updated here. I am holding to the right. It is not putting me on there. I don't know why. Come on. So, like, I can have a look-see, but I don't know what else I'd be able to do out here. The only other thing would be going around this way, but I would need the spider ball, unless I actually just start with that, and I had no idea. No, don't think so. Don't think so. This doesn't open, I don't think. Oh, I can jump by hitting the scan button there. So I can just regular jump with the morph ball too. What is damaging me? What? These little guys, I guess? No, I don't think there'd be anything else out here. This is the way too. But, what? 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 Psychic boost rail. A track composed of psychic energy often set along a regular course once material can be traveled along using the psychic boost ball. Oh. Well, I don't have that anyway. I do not have the boost ball. Never mind the psychic boost ball, so I assume regular boost ball only exists during the intro of this game. Yeah, well, that's not the way forward, because I don't have the right thing anyway. But imagine that was the way forward. That invisible stupid thing. Lightning absorption generator throttles and conditions the high voltage electricity discharged by the lightning antenna and routes it for use inside the tower, online and operational. But still. Yeah, make use of the lightning strikes. Because I don't think I can use this. Like, semi-exists. Can't use any psychic powers on it or anything. So it's definitely gotta be something over here, right? Something this way. Okay. Just put down a... Wait, I can just hit the jump button. I don't have to wait for the bombs. I don't have to unlock Morph Ball Jump as a separate power. I can just jump it. Ugh. I've scanned everything in this whole room. Random voice crack there. Touch the hologram to activate all printers and initialize the manufacturing line. I did that. Jump here. Can't jump there. I don't have the space jump. Like, this is clearly the elevator being marked on the map. I don't think I can take these things up. Oh. I think I figured it out. I got it. Become orb. I had to be the valid shape and be picked up. But I did need to use the things, probably. That's a magnetic rail that I can't use right now. Yeah, I'd be too dumb to notice that. It would be nice if there was some sort of a hint. I guess you can call what's-his-face, and then maybe he'd tell you. I didn't even think about that. Guess maybe he'd be your built-in hint system. Potentially. You're stumped, maybe you call him. Man, this elevator doesn't even, maybe because it's not activated. Elevator activated. Ah. So now I can take that up and down. Gotcha. Okay. Here, get some health or something here. Get some stuffs. There we go. All stocked up. Yeah, so that's what I had to do. Well, I didn't have to Google it. Sweet. So is there some sort of 3D printing thing going on up here now? Ow, lightning. I unlocked something or other. I did unlock something or other. Imagine you call him and he just comments on how cool the room is. Yeah, but counterpoint, if you did that, you'd have to talk to Mackenzie. Can you please stop that this instant? Metroid maintenance tank. Autonomous mobile drone responsible for performing maintenance within the facility. Its welding beam can also be used against intruders. Get me out of here, please. My goodness, man. Please. Be gone with you. Okay. Grab some health. I presume I go there for something or other. Bomb slot. You're not gonna put me in that bomb slot though, are you? There's no way I bomb jump up there like that. But yeah. Sticker Star style helper. Is that what the helper's like in Sticker Star? I barely remember any of Sticker Star past getting bored out of my mind. I don't actually know how to do that there. Yeah, I know it wants me to enter Morph Ball mode. Psychic Bomb in the air. It really wants me to have the Psychic... Oh, because I can... Yeah, right. Yeah, gotcha. Alright. Actually, that's unfair to Mackenzie. At least he's consistently helping. This is true here. What if I just go this way? No, never mind. And then it shoots me up here or something, right? Maybe I have to do a thing? Nope. Okay. Is it confused? Bombs? Oh, well, I'm still somewhere here. The first one didn't care. The first one thought I was valid. Thought I was a wheel. Oh, this is the trash area, I guess. But yeah, that doesn't narrow it down. Sticker Star had like 12 writers, as hard as that is to believe. Really? What? 12 writers on Sticker Star? And not one of them knows what they're doing? Viola, engine core inspection scanner. Green lights indicate it is passed. Red light indicates failure. Cores are moved immediately after a verdict is received. Robot arm linked to the inspection scanner. Engine cores that pass inspection are moved to the assembly line. Those that fail are placed with other defective components. Guess I never inspected one of these. Yeah, the credits list like 12 people as writers. Released from the link terminal. There isn't some way that I take one of these up. Huh. So this is what I'm supposed to do. Go this way, right? No, I believe something came out that a Sticker Star writer worked on this game. Oh. So, go this way, I guess. Oh, I want to make it this cycle. Oh, well. Come on. Get right on the thingamajig there. Hey. Come on. Come on. And then I may as well do the thingamajig here. There's an egregiously high number. Don't remember exactly, but my man instinct just telling me 12. Alright. Touch the what? Oh. Boop. That just opened them all. So it's easier access if I'm ever coming by here again. Presumably. Presumably. Yeah, my man instinct is never wrong, except when it is. Ah, yes. Such is how it goes. Wow, exactly 99 health on my current energy tank without it being, like, max health. A middle ground amount of health. I'm just commenting on it being 99 without me being fully restored. Is all I mean by that, but I don't know if, you know, I'm explaining that right. Whoa, where'd you come from? Hmm? Better not. Dang it, it's so much harder to strafe in this game. There, that didn't get me back everything that I lost, though. So, break of hit with several explosive impacts. I tried this before. Didn't do anything. So, yeah, it doesn't change when power's on. But now that power's on, I can go up this stuff again. So yeah, it's like a one-way down until you activate the power, and then you can climb back up again. Okay. Grab the stuff here. Okay, so they keep on going up. Like that. I hop onto the ledge here, grab my nothing. Now, what does that do, electrifying these things, I wonder? In their little crazy facility here. Oh. This way I need it to be. So I feel like making Dark Souls 1 comparisons. Doubt this game will do something as cool as a final boss being under the first non-tutorial area. Yep, probably won't do that. Unless Silux was maybe just chilling in the tree there all along. That's kind of in the first area. But we never really went into the tree. Will be interesting, though. Oh, no, I'm at full health. I was gonna break more boxes open. But I guess I'm good. Okay. The heck are you? Metroid scanner drone, autonomous AI drone for facility maintenance, equipped with an X-ray scanner and linked to a maintenance tank. Well, you better not see me then and call a maintenance tank over. So, what's up with this suit, huh? Can I go here now? Interact? And then a thing happens, I guess? Let's see it. Here we go. Viola suit acquired. I guess we've got our main look for the rest of the game. Till we get like some dark version towards the end. Something or other. Now ride Viola to fully operate the vehicle. Driver registration is required. Well, as long as I don't need my license. Yeah, that's certainly something. Not gonna see the normal various suit-like look for the rest of this game. Sonic's gonna take off his helmet and be like, Samus, I am your father. Ignore all the canon issues this creates and just move on with the plot. Yeah, I can't wait for that, even though Metroid Dread literally already did that. Unless that's the canon issues that you're referring to. Still holding out hope that Mackenzie is somehow the bad guy. Okay. So either one of these to accelerate. Looks like I'm building it up down in the bottom right there. Who knows what the units of measurement are? The door's slowly opening over there. Oh, going for that Samus's dad was killed by Ridley. Her blood dad, then. Not her weird Chozo DNA given dad. As Dread did. Metroid cart. Truly. ZL/L to brake. Speed limited. That to dismount. Oh, interesting. Music's cool. Didn't even know they did I'm Your Father bit in Dread. Yeah, except with Ravenbeak there, who's like apparently the person whose DNA was given to her to turn her into like part Chozo. So he's like, I am your father, sort of. Access code approved, displaying vehicle manufacturing tower 2 hologram data download authorized. Okay. So yeah, they did already do that in Dread, essentially. Area map acquired. Imagine both the two modern Metroid games do I Am Your Father. Final boss of Dread was her bird dad, that's right. Alright, well, I can... Is there stuff around here? For something or other? That might be a save room there. Or hold on. That one is definitely a save room. Viola cannot be summoned right now. Oh, did I hit a button that would normally summon Viola? Interesting, if so. Do I have to just go around clearing all these towers in order or something? Along the way here? Potentially. Can I hop on Viola and just be on my way to the next thing? Where'd my bike go? Plus... Oh, okay. So yeah, plus was the button that I hit by accident there. Yeah, and my bike's gone. Interesting. Interesting. Well, if I have to do all 3 towers anyway, then I guess we'll do the one that I'm currently at, right? Yeah, it's the Koridon button. Except, you know, we don't have any risk of hopping onto the invisible boatmobile. I hope, at least. This is that. Then Silex is like, wait, I meant to say that I'm your father's, mother's, cousin's, dog's former owner's, dad's teacher's former roommate, or whatever. That bit was in Spaceballs. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I guess he could be her blood father. If it turns out that he just, like, survived the space pirate stuff with Ridley before the events of any of the games that was shared in, like, they did, like, a manga or something like that for that story. I don't remember. Spinner, secondary power generator. Oh. So can I give it some juice? Oh, I don't have boost, so I can't anyway. Okay, I guess I'll be on my way for... No, I won't be on my way. That was all a lie. These guys are gonna come and attack me. Oh, Ridley literally ate him. Oh, never mind. He was wearing a super protective suit, so he was able to be safely shit out without dying. So what's gonna be? And then he developed such a hatred for Thamus and the Galactic Federation who failed to save him and vowed to get his revenge. And that's Silex's backstory. That's gonna be the plot here. Just you wait. It's gonna be the plot of Metroid Prime 4. It's gonna be the super crazy backstory and stuff they made for Silex that they've been hyping about for like 15 plus years. He's a clone. I am your father, cloned. More of them. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know who the heck Silex is gonna be, why he's so pissed. Man, that actually takes off a lot of my health. Sure seems like. I'll try not to get hit with that as best I can. Try not to be hit here. Now watch him be Samus's kid with that guy from Other M everyone hates, Adam. Boop. That would be impossible in terms of, like, the timeline. Wait, unless we say that, you know, she met Adam a whole lot earlier, and they had a, they had a kid that managed to fully grow up. Fast aging like Solid Snake or something like that. Yeah, I don't, will be kind of funny, but elevator recall terminal. What's going on with the stuff here anyway, huh? There's some weird magnetic psychic stuff going on around here or something or other. Is that what's happening? I just want some health stuff. Oh, those blue ones give me a bunch. That's how it filled up so fast before. I saw the blue ones. I assumed it would have restored like 10 or something like that. Or restored like 50. Sci-fi, they can totally bullshit it. Though, of course, I hope my jokes aren't true. He's from a different timeline. Some weird multiversal thing. I mean, we might be on a planet outside the known universe like it's Mira from Xenoblade X. Is what Mackenzie was saying there. So, I mean... Whoop. Yeah, I was about to say, I assume another battle here. It's like Guilty Gear, where due to magic bullshit, Silex is just a really jacked 5-year-old? You what? Stop that. Stop electrifying things. Oh, that opens a thing for more guys. Did I kill you? I did, yes. Oh, I can't damage you right now. I probably have to kill all the guys along the way, and then you become vulnerable afterwards. Is what I presume is going to be the course of action here. Okay. Come on. Nope, not gonna get me with that. Okay. Pew pew. Whoops, I'm doing the tilting aiming thing again. Maybe I should just disable that completely, considering, again, I'm just locking on most of the time here anyway. So, where the heck you go, man? What? I don't know. What's this, huh? What are you? Hmm? What you are. You really don't stay existing for very long there, which is why I hope this scan will give me some hints. Did it reset part of my scan progress? Oh my god. Ugh. Well, this is a cool boss, isn't it? That's not what I want to scan. Oh my god. Ugh. You gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah, this is good. Cybot teleport. Equipped with a short-range teleport device and blades on both arms. Attacks using an X-shaped beam and rotational slashes. Well, that didn't help, did it? Okay, well, I mean, oh my god. Come on. Oh, I got you fast enough that, okay. But yeah, let's see here. There's the thing with all these, here's the thing, all these are jokes, but oftentimes when I make jokes about where the plot goes, I'm completely correct. When I played through Tales of Vesperia, I made a bingo card of possible plot points, and almost all of them were filled out. That's a problem with bad writing. The dumb bad version you come up with as a joke is somehow canon. Somehow works out that way. What the heck is going on over here, man? Their battery severely damaged. Battery was heavily overcharged by current from the connected lightning charging rod. Looks like it's getting nommed on. You guys drop any health or anything? A little bit. Missiles. Wink. I'll take that, I guess. Sure. Sure, I suppose. Hmm? Oh. Okay. Oh. So that's how it is. Oh, but it can go back up. Interesting. Thought I'd have to find like another way up. This looks like a boss battle room or something. That looks important. I don't know. Large robot arm for moving containers. Though command input is still supported, its automation programming has been reset, making autonomous operation possible following power restoration. Oh. What are these? Archives elevator up. Yeah, just the directions is all. Now, honestly, more game writing teams need to do that. Do what the Destiny writers did when writing the story of the new expansion, where they wrote up purposefully bad version of the story, so that the final story they went with used none of the traits of the bad versions they had. So Tower 2 generator this way. Also, sometimes when it comes to stories, I'll think I'm onto something, and then I'm unbelievably off. Yeah, we'll see what ends up going on with Silux with this story. But, you know, they've been... I forgot I have a regular jump. But they've been saying for a long time, hey, Silux is a really cool story. We can't wait to share it. We've got some crazy shit going on with the writing that we did for this guy that has just been in, like, the Nintendo archives for the past... When did Metroid Prime Hunters come out again? I think it was 2008. So, they would have been coming up with it probably around, like, 2006, 2007-ish, something like that. So, probably almost 20 years they've had a story planned for Silux that has not been shared with the world. So, I mean, you know, Schrodinger's villain. Thought I had the final boss of Silksong figured out from Act 2, but I was wrong. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the final boss to be Shrek either. Don't think anyone saw that coming. Okay, jump on over this way. And then I gotta do the thing where I, like, hold the button, come out of it, scan visor, grab, send. Quite a few steps involved in that, isn't it? I kind of wish that there was a quicker way. It's a little involved. But yeah, anti-Chekhov's villain, the villain you see at the beginning of the game, never shows up again. Yeah, just do that. Never have the Chekhov's gun be fired. Or it could be a Pikachu Return situation where you come up with a better plot than what's going on in the game, and I'm still mad about it. Well, the thing is, it was building up to, like, one thing being the case, and I was like, okay, that's actually a semi-interesting plot. And I was spending the whole time building up like that was the case. And then right at the end, it's like, no, it's not that, even though the story up to this point has so easily laid up for that. It's something so much more dumb. For no reason, when they could have just done the thing that you would naturally think that it already is. It's so dumb. Yeah, Detective Pikachu returns. What a special plot you are, huh? Those guys look like they're heading inside here. Up the slope. All the way out now. Okay, well, what's going on here? Tales of Vesperia is also an example on that front, too. I was so convinced that Rapide was actually Ifrit who got polymorphed due to his actions. Due to him being weirdly affectionate with Patty, then it turns out Patty is Ifrit under his pseudonym. And Rapide is just an ordinary dog that smokes a pipe for no reason. Yep, Rapide's just cool like that. What the? No. Something tells me I probably do have to do that thing, though. Mechanoid Flight Drone MCU. The Marvel Cinematic Universe manages flight drones produced by the Vehicle Factories Administration AI. Analysis implies that modifications for battle have been made. Its core is defended by 3 energy spheres. If all 3 are destroyed, the MCU will briefly malfunction. However, the spheres quickly self-repair, so must be destroyed at the same time for this to occur. Figured by the shape there. Mechanoid Flight Drone. Flying mechanoids produces an experiment by the Vehicle Factories Administration AI. They are controlled by separate management unit. Can I destroy some of them, maybe? Here. Gotta wait for those things to dip out. So then I do this. Don't think I can lock onto that. So I gotta do that. Gotta give it some distance before I turn around. Well, I can actually turn decently sharply. It's not too bad. And then this one here. Damn it! What is my depth perception then? Did I get it? Give me the health stuff. I might need to take out more of the flight drones. That might need to happen. Would it be an AoE thing if I used a missile? What? Okay, there I go. Thank goodness that's not an instant game over or anything. Yeah, the effects and everything here are really quite cool, I must say. Whoa. Damn. No, I was already on the right thing. I was already on the right mode. So, oh, now I can lock onto them. I couldn't do that before. Dang it. Come on. Q. This is good timing for this, right? And then like that. Then like this. Come on. Where am I aiming? What the? Oh my god, I got like no damage in that cycle. Man. Well. Whoa, come on. Did I did. Come on. Just missiles. Just missiles. Did I do it? Or oh, I did do it. Okay. Okay. Got screwed by the lock-on Night Rain moment. Yeah, maybe there. But yeah. Solid train of logic. You know, as someone that's played through Tales of Vesperia, I barely know what the hell you're talking about. I recognize the names. You know, obviously I know, like, Rapide and Patty and stuff like that. I don't remember who the heck Ifrit is. Because to me, Tales of Vesperia was like one big disconnected fever dream of so many random different things. Is what it was to me. So I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't really tell you anything about the story of Tales of Vesperia anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you told me to tell you what Tales of Vesperia is about, I couldn't tell you, man. I could tell you about some of the characters in it. I could not tell you about the events of the plot. I have no friggin' idea. Such a fever dream. So many different things. Look, I figured this would probably be a boss battle room or something. Oh. Okay, well, it's Silex. Oh, who has similar attacks to Metroid Prime Hunters there. Scans detect an electrical shock arm cannon. Further analysis is blocked by a powerful psychic jammer. Oh my. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot I don't have a double jump. Okay. To be fair, the story Tales of Vesperia mostly felt like shit was happening, and sometimes there'd be a recurring theme, but not enough time to explore in depth because we gotta do something else. Yeah, that sounds like what I remember of Tales of Vesperia. Your theme is kind of interesting here. So yeah, rather than our nemesis being Dark Samus, now it's Silex. Now that Dark Samus is no more. Whoa. And yeah, you're an adversary that we've faced before, but it's been a bit of a hot second. Can I just stop you from doing that? Missile. Nope. Man, you go at it for a while, don't you? He's got a tornado attack. He didn't have that when we faced him the last time in Prime Hunters. Oh my god. Does it just go on? Targets generate a shield by spinning at high velocity. Physical contact is dangerous, but the spin might be disrupted by inflicting concussive damage to the base of the target. So there is some way to stop it. Well, it's like right at the feet there. That was not right at the feet. Alright, concussive damage means this then. That changes movement. Come on. Well, this sucks a little bit, huh? You got the sparks and everything. Cancer of the Boreal Valley spin. Silex of the Boreal Valley. Oh my god. Stop! Finally! No! Oh my god. I have to do it multiple times, don't I? Oh, come on. What? I take damage just by walking into him? Really? Or her. Who knows, technically? I think Silex has always been referred to as he, but, you know, who knows? Whoa, I forgot what my jump button was for a hot second. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the wrong button. Please. Oh my god, he's really friggin' zooming now. Ah! How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Music is definitely not what I thought his theme would be. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that possibility. Like, at least he's constantly dropping, like, health things as well. Oh my god. So it's not like losing health is health that I'll never get back, like is often the case. You know, similar looking boss battles in these games that are very limited opportunities to get health back, like shoot a certain projectile. He just seems to be dropping health things from time to time. But yeah. Oh, watch us kill Silex right here. I misread it. Silex wasn't Samus's dad. He was Samus's mom the entire time. That's right. And the main villain is Ridley. That's gonna be the twist. Right at the end in, like, Silex Battle 3 or something like that. We're gonna see, like, part of the mask crack. And we see who it is behind the mask. And then all of a sudden, the rest of the mask is pulled off. And behold, it was Ridley all along. It's who Silex was. My god, this is freaking impossible, man! Oh my god. It's still not. I have to do it one more time. Yeah, this, I'd rather be facing the Boost Guardian in Metroid Prime 2 right now. I said it. Better idea, Ridley plus Samus clone? What, it's Ridley, like, in the body of a Samus clone, you're saying? Or what do you mean? Please. Die! Give me this. Yoink. Oh my. Come on. Oops. Oh my god! Oh, I got one! Oh my god. Oh, I guess he can't be stopped when he's doing the super speed thing. Oh, I got him! I keep on thinking X's get out of the Morphle. Oh my god. Got so lucky there. His suit is like actually kind of really cool looking and high detail, especially at like the back area there. So much more so than the Nintendo DS. His health is so low. If he spins again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Please, just get him. There. Got him. Like, this is not supposed to be a Beyblade game, so why is this a Beyblade battle? It's like a Scooby-Doo moment, and Ridley is like, and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that meddling bounty hunter. Oh, not the real Silux. It was just one of those guys. You know, I thought that one that we saw by the elevator looked like one of those guys and not Silux. But then I saw the similar figure here and I was like, oh, I guess it was Silux by the elevator. I didn't realize the first time. But maybe it was meant to look like that. Show you that it is just a bot there. That was Silux-like. And then you're, seeing visions of Silux, or Silux is disguised. Or these bots are disguised as Silux or something like that. Yeah, so not the real dude. So where is the real dude? And what's his deal? It's just a Doom bot. It is. Yeah, I can't wait to unmask the real guy. No, the big plot twist is Silux's mask is gonna come off, and then surprise, it's Kraid. Oh. Kind of fun there. Elevator doesn't come all the way up. It's a little bit stuck. What's that? Oh. It's Mario. Whoa, you've got a shield, man. I was just about to say Kraid. Mechanoid Cybot shield. Cybot with an energy shield equipped on his left arm that reflects beam attacks. His shield can be removed with a forceful pull. That's probably the grapple beam there, right? No, shot expansion. When do I get that stupid thing? Come on. Get out of here. Hey, stop ratting me out. Stop snitching on me. Whoops, that was the box. Oh, I thought that one snitch bot was an item. I was trying to suck it in. I don't know if there's any advantage of taking down the snitch bots here. Okay. Come on. Okay. Who else? Who else wants to tussle here, huh? I've got to get the grapple soon here or something, right? Surely. The game has given me lots of places to grapple, lots of things to grapple, and nothing to grapple with, damn it. So what's up with that? What's going on there? Well, guess we'll head on back up here. Oop. There's another dude waiting for me. Ow. Just bonked myself there. What's to stop me from using all the bikes? Ow. Maybe I can take them home and sell them. Oh. At least with the whole double tap thing, I'm realizing that you can strafe in any direction in this game as opposed to just left or right. I still don't have a boost ball thing, so I can't do anything there. So that doesn't matter yet either. Here, lots of health. Always good to get. Make our way back here now. Yeah, fun idea. We make Salmon immune to old age. Metroid Infinity. Maybe she already is when she's part human, part Chozo, part Metroid. Who knows what that does to a person. Salix is going to reveal that his true name is 4 Plylux, and the reason why he hates the Federation is because they won't let him have 4 ply when he cries. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Oh, man. You know how much genocide and stuff Samus has caused and how many planets she's blown up and stuff? What if Silex was on a planet that, you know, Samus and the Federation were set to, like, deal with some threat on? And so Samus came there, blew it up, and then Silex's planet was destroyed, and that's why Silex has a hatred for Samus and the Galactic Federation, because they just came in there and did what they do. And then goodbye to his world. That might actually be real. I mean, elevator terminal activates the maintenance tank elevator online. Touch a hologram to operate. Yeah, she's basically a genetic super weapon abomination at this point in the lore. Well, especially later on in the timeline there when she actually becomes part Metroid. That's a little bit later in the timeline than this game takes place, but you know, like Samus by all means is an embodiment of transhuman dread. Never heard that term before. Could actually be a good plot with some work, of course. Yeah, it couldn't be as simple as that, but you know, it sounds feasible. Knowing Metroid plots. Maximum missile capacity increased by 5. Because it's something that Samus would have realistically done at some point. Ow. Okay, but like, I don't know. On this point in the time, I think she's only blown up 1 planet. Yeah, in Metroid 1, did she blow up I think the planet blew up in Metroid 1, right? What if Silex belonged to that planet or something like that? What if Mother Brain was his mother? Land absorption generator systems in Tower 1 and Tower 2 are online. Access to Tower 3 test circuit granted. Okay. Transhuman dread is a feeling you feel when you see something that was once human and still looks human, doing things biologically impossible for a human. Oh. Makes sense then. Also, it's currently 9:46. It's about to be 10 p.m. here pretty soon. I'm debating about whether I should, like, wrap it up. How long are each of these towers taking me? Or I do one more tower? If I do one more tower, that's gonna immediately put me into, like, the next chain of, like, actual more significant stuff, I feel like. And then, you know, it's gonna be one thing after another. Because I still need to get, like, full sleep for work tomorrow. And I want to cut this up into parts tonight so that tomorrow, Friday, some of this stuff can start going up, you know. So I still have some stuff to work on this. And I have some Pokemon Legends ZA stuff to work on because I just ran out of uploads on that, but I streamed it a few days ago, so I have to, like, make thumbnails and stuff like that for Pokemon Legends ZA. So I gotta do that tonight for at least, you know, a couple parts to give myself a little bit of a buffer. So, so I still have a little bit of stuffs to do tonight. And then get to sleep. And then, you know, maybe enjoy my Friday. And then this weekend probably go ham on Metroid 4 and Elden Ring Night Rain DLC, since that just came out the other day. So probably playing a whole bunch of those 2 things, I would imagine. But yeah, like turning into a perfect sphere. I could do that in real life. See, the getting PTSD from Ridley story bit would work if it's the first time she met Ridley and not like the 7th fucking time she's killed him at that point. My personal headcanon for Other M, it's just IGF guy telling a story. I don't know what that stands for. Or a novel that the IGF wrote. I don't know what IGF stands for. But, yeah, anyway. That's the first little bits of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. The graphics are really, really cool. It's quite a beautiful game. But so far, I think it's my least favorite of the Metroid Prime games. At least in terms of, like, the 3. I think I like this more than Metroid Prime Hunters. And probably more than... I like it more than Metroid Prime Federation Force. And more than Metroid Prime Pinball. So in terms of, like, the actual big, main, important games, I think it's my least favorite. Intergalactic Federation. Okay. That is what it be. I guess a thing that's a little bit more important than Other M. So yeah, I'll commit to this game before the end of this year and maybe early next year, depending on how long this game takes me. Maybe it'll go into January, then I'll play Other M sometime in 2026. But yeah, watch it get really, really good like 20 hours in. Yeah, maybe it will. I might have a look at what some people are saying, just out of curiosity. Like, if this game actually is becoming kind of controversial, I am a little bit curious now. But yeah, it is definitely the most linear of them all so far. I know Prime 3 was pretty linear as well, to be fair, so you can make the argument that it's just building off of that. And then, you know, more of a sense of you're actually going and exploring these places all on one planet, as opposed to, you know, just take your ship to these different sub-areas, these different planets, do a little sub-area, and then come back, and then go do a different thing. So, maybe less linear than Prime 3, one could sort of make an argument. I don't know, this seems pretty extremely linear. Again, like Prime 1 and 2 would have been linear, but they wouldn't feel like they're linear. They would feel like an open world because of the way that they were designed. Prime 3 and Prime 4 here very much just feel linear, like it very much railroads you on. Do these exact things in this exact order. Whereas Prime 1 and 2, it feels a lot more like you're discovering it. Even though you still basically have to do things in pretty much one order, it still feels like you're the one that's figuring out a path forward, as opposed to, here's the path forward, you know, figure it out. You know, it's not quite the same game feel, if that makes sense. That's how I'm feeling so far, at least. Anyway, greatly appreciate everybody that tuned into the first stream of Metroid Prime 4. I'll be streaming a lot more of this coming weekend. But yeah, it definitely not quite what I expected so far. But, you know, we'll see how it goes here. See ya. Got places to be. Oh yeah, the exclamation point see ya clip that I kind of forgot about there. That was many moons ago, wasn't it?